Yo, what's up, peoples? We are live. How's it going, dudes? How is it going? There's like 15 of you already here waiting. What's up, guys? If you are here and you want to see Mech, you're in the right place, fellas. Chicken, what's up? KD, Darth Ron, Schleifer, Gamer's Paradise, Midnight Sun, Actual Fan, what's up, dudes? Guys, I have invented a new TVZ style. I've literally invented a new TVZ style. I told Schleifer about it. Last night. A couple other people might know a little bit about it, but yeah, we got a new TVZ style that we're gonna. Actually, to be honest, it's not. It's basically the style that I invented last patch. It's basically the style that I invented last patch. So you guys will hopefully get to see a sick style. Mega sick style. All I'll say is it's very Brutal-esque, this style. It's very Brutal-esque, and I believe you guys will be like, damn, Avilo came up with this. Sick stuff, man. Sick stuff. Let me just open up my chats here. Oops. Let's get that up there. Alright, dudes. Rolex, what's up, dude? Guys, if you're here on my stream right now and you're not a member, join as a member, guys. Hashtag sellout, but hashtag also support the stream, obviously. All of you non-members, consider joining, guys. I give you guys massive entertainment and also game knowledge, because we are literally making it happen. And also these maps, regardless of how bad the patch is, the maps are not that. The maps are way better this season. They're actually, like, a lot of the maps are very playable, especially for my style, and especially for anyone that's played StarCraft 2 since its launch. A lot of these maps finally have returned to the you know, your third is not like in the middle of nowhere, and your rally point is like also not so much in the middle of nowhere on these maps, thank God. So at least the maps are a lot better than last season, just saying. The maps are way better than last season's maps, which makes the game much more playable. AFK style for the win. It's not AFK style. It's you now can actually play you can play a long macro game. So these maps are a lot better for actual real StarCraft games, actual macro games, instead of just oh, the guy's on 2 bases and like Doom drops your main and you can't even take your third for like 5 minutes. Like, these maps are just much better in general. Workhorse, what's up, dude? We're gonna get started here in a second, guys. But yeah, these maps actually make me want to play the game again, to be honest. Like, besides how ridiculous the patch itself is, which I could probably make and will make a video on. Like, I'll make a video about it probably by either the end of today or the end of the week, whatever I decide. I figured I would play the patch before I make like a full-fledged like review type of video or like patch video. I figured I would actually like play the patch at least for a couple days before I do that, so I have a well-formed opinion analysis. But in general, I mean, we all know that the patch right now is. My impressions from 2 days or 3 days of playing it, The patch is probably legitimately not that good. Probably one of the worst patches that the game has received in a long time. But the map changes that came along with it, at least, I mean, it's kind of this situation, guys, where the maps are so bad that then we get maps that are actually decent, and the maps still might not be up to par, but it's like we're getting fed breadcrumbs, so we have to accept the breadcrumbs, you know what I mean? So, like, regardless of what, we might think the maps are, like, they're a little better, but we just gotta take the breadcrumbs. It is what it is. But yeah, I do think there's some problems that there shouldn't be a group of pros and streamers balancing the game for everybody. Like, I think that's a huge issue when the people that are playing tournaments for money are the ones that are in control of balancing the game. I think that's obviously, as with anything in life or any type of business or whatever, or politics or whatever, that's a massive conflict of interest, because then it's like, well, of course they're gonna buff Zerg in massive ways. Of course they are, because most of them appear to be Zerg players. Like, so it's just a like, and you can obviously tell. You can tell the changes are very biased just from playing the patch itself. Like, you don't need to take my word for it. Just play the game and you'll watch Broodlords moving across the map like Ferraris. Broodlords are like Broodlords, they're not as fast as Mutas, but I mean, this is what happens when you have pro gamers and very biased people in charge of game balance. They think, hey, what if I make the Broodlord as fast as a Mutalisk? That won't be a problem, right? And then you get the patch that we currently have. And then also there's other huge issues, such as Cyclones have been nerfed to do less damage against Armored. They changed the damage tag. Cyclones do not do bonus damage to Armored anymore, guys. Just for people that don't realize this, they nerfed them specifically against Zerg. You can still use them, but they have been nerfed. They do less damage against Armored. And they only do extra damage against Mechanical, which means basically Protoss units, except for Zealots. They don't do extra damage against Zealots, obviously, but against Stalkers, Immortals, Colossus, they only do extra damage against Protoss units for some reason. But against Zerg, they mysteriously decide, the balance team that's made up of all Zerg players mysteriously decided to remove the extra damage against Armored and make it versus Mechanical. So that's something very, very strange. But yeah, Stunning Steve Austin said you can't control that, play your best, forget about the balance. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I'm not. The last balance patch that came out, I didn't talk about the last balance patch that much, because it didn't really affect me personally, because at that point I had already moved away from Mass Ravens. I wasn't one of the people that was massing Ghosts every game. My composition, the way that I play the game, isn't reliant on gimmicks. So, guys, like, these patches will basically never affect my playstyle, just so you guys know. Like, I'm not like Ruff, where like I do 2 stupid all-ins and don't know how to play the game, and then the whole patch, like, his entire playstyle just crumbles beneath his feet. My playstyle is based on like solid macro late game theory. So, like, if they nerf, Ghosts, that doesn't really affect my playstyle, because while I do know how to play the Mass Ghost playstyle, that's not my personal playstyle. Like, my playstyle, the way that I play Mech is very, I play very predictive and adaptable when I'm playing the game, so, like, I don't think my playstyle is too affected. They can nerf and buff units, whatever. Like, it's not going to really bother my playstyle, because I shifted away from the Mass Raven crutch that I used to have, like, years back. Will I do a balance review video? Yes, I will. I will do that, Zelda. I will do that. Ryan, what's up, dude? Hey, Evil, I feel like an idiot. I used to watch you all the time on Twitch, and I was upset that you left, but I didn't even move to YouTube. LOL. Yeah, I'm here. If you're going to watch my stream, Ryan, I stream every day during the daytime EST. I would recommend, if you're going to be in my chat, put an avatar next, rather than just the guys, all of you guys that are in my chat with just a single, like, change your profile picture, dude, so that I don't ban you on accident. I get a lot of trolls. I've had a lot of trolls and degenerates and people that do weird stuff and come to my chat. It is very difficult for me to tell if you're a troll or if you're going to be a legitimate viewer, supporter, or whatever. So I would appreciate it if people that are, you guys, like, actually, not to mention, I don't think you guys even knew that you could do that, but add a profile picture to your YouTube, guys, so that way, like, if you do want to participate in my chat, that's fine. I'm obviously thankful for that. But add a profile picture so I at least know, like, oh, this is not a troll. So like, if I see you again in chat, Ryan, I'll be like, oh, okay, this guy's legit. He's not, like, some guy that just coming here to harass me or my viewers or whatever. Moron Zerg's pros balance the game. Yeah, it is kind of like, I think that, I think there's a huge, I honestly, I think that they should stop balancing, they should hand over the reins to somebody else, or Blizzard should try and get, like, a development team or whatever. They banned Nathanius from casting because he said Zerg was OP for years and still is. How dare somebody speak the truth? Jeez. How dare Nathanius talk about the truth? I mean, Nathanius has said some bad things about me for no reason, but I mean, the thing is, he's right. He was right when he was talking about how Zerg, like, I mean, the thing is, everybody has talked about, it's not just him, like, everybody that has a brain understands that Zerg has been OP for, like, creep spread hasn't been adjusted for years. it has not been adjusted for years, guys. You know, they must think we're stupid. Creep spread hasn't been fixed for years. J Digital, what's up? Hello, so the Cyclone is good versus Protoss or not? It is indeed not. The Cyclone is a very, the Cyclone in its current state is a unit that is not good. It loses straight up just to Stalkers. The Cyclone, the best way I can describe it to you, Jay, and anybody else in chat, the best way I can describe the Cyclone right now is it is the Mech Reaper. So you know how currently and for years and years in the meta, you build like one or two, you build one Reaper to scout, for example, in the Reaper Expand TVZ opener, and then you don't really build anymore, or you go 3 racks and you basically, like, you go hardcore aggressive all-in-y with Reapers, and then you leverage the attack that you did to basically expand behind that. So basically the Cyclone right now is basically like a tier 1.5 Reaper from the factory, essentially. It's basically a unit where you either build 1 or 2 of them, and then you don't build them the rest of the game, or you go up to like 10 to 20 of them, and you leverage that to try and you know, get a lead. Or the other thing is, or you do some weird all-in involving the Cyclone to try and get an advantage, kind of like almost like Proxy Marauder. You do some type of all-in with a Cyclone, which they don't. And to be honest, those don't really work unless the Protoss really plays greedy. But yeah, basically, it's a little bit. It's like the Mech Reaper is the best way to put it. I do actually want to, guys. I want to show you this because I played this. I actually played 2 games off stream last night. I played 2 TVZ games, and I want to show you this before I actually get into games here. KD, what's up, dude? Yes, your profile picture changed. I want to show you this replay, guys, before I actually get into games here. because this is what I might be doing today, something like this, perhaps. But I just want to show you this game. I played this last night. Schlafer already knows about this because I was telling him on Battle.net before I fell asleep. I was like, dude, I did a new... I may have come up with a new mech style. Also, by the way, guys, I invented a new little tweak on the Reactor Hellion opener, which I think a lot of other Terran players are probably copying. But basically, rather than going 2 Hellions first out of your factory, you go 1 Hellion, 1 Cyclone, and then you use that Cyclone to clear Overlords. So I think that's what pretty sure I did this game, which you'll see in a moment. We'll call it the Avilocyclone, just like the people called the Viking out of the starport to clear Overlords the Pult Viking. We're calling this the Avilocyclone, guys. We're calling it the Avilocyclone. But yeah, I'll put this replay on ×2 and I'll just commentate it right now before I actually get on ladder. Do a little mini commentary video here. Saw it here first, folks. This is some brand new stuff, hot off the presses. What you're about to see is brand new tech, never before seen anywhere. The Avi Cyclone. So, and of course, again, I can speed this up a little bit. So, normal reactor factory opener. We're gonna so basically, I'm not gonna go too in depth on the build order because you know, triple CC reactor factory starport is not like most people know by now. So 3rd CC, we're building a Cyclone first out of the factory. I've already scouted. I saw he's not going roaches. You just need 1 Cyclone, and then you go into Hellions. So instead of 2 Hellions first out of the factory, you build a Cyclone and a Hellion. And the whole purpose of this is you keep it alive and you clear their Overlords with this Cyclone. Assuming they send them across the map, which obviously they will because most people are not map hackers. So you clear if an Overlord flies in, you can also clear that with a Cyclone. The nice thing about this is you don't have to spend starport. So the whole purpose of this is you don't have to spend starport build time on a Viking. Getting a Viking still might be good, honestly. So I go straight. So I'm doing double starport Banshee. Hellions out of the factory. So this is a 2-port Banshee build, but it is not an all-in build. It is not an all-in build, guys. So there you go. I can clear that Overlord with the Cyclone, and I can keep... So that means I can build Banshees out of my starports. I don't have to worry about potential Roach all-in. I don't have to worry about dying because I built a Viking and then there's like 8 Roaches and a bunch of Speedlings coming across the map because I'm going straight into the Banshees. So... Then, 2 factories. After the first 2 Banshees, now I add on 2 factories. After those first 2 Banshees. And then I just clear creep with them. I don't really care about harassing drones. I just wanted to shut down the creep a little bit. And you notice... So we're going to be 3 factory 2 starport. Again, I'm just trying to clear creep. I'm kind of the theory here that the Banshees probably aren't going to do too much damage. And then I go up to 5 factories. So standard production. And I'm still building Banshees, getting upgrades. We have 2 reactors, so now... Guys, this is not anything new. This is not actually a... Well, it's new from last patch. So basically, guys, I'm gonna try and play Cyclone Banshee from last patch that I invented and innovated last patch. The triple starport mass factory Cyclone Speed Banshee style that I did when I came up with this when I did the no tank, no Viking, no Marine challenge, and then I actually started doing it in ladder games like after I was done the challenge, and it was actually like it was literally it was so legit that I kept doing it last patch, as you guys know. We pick off a queen there, that's fine. But yeah, I did this last patch, and so I had this idea. I'm like, all right, well, let's try it with the crappy Cyclone now. Let's see how it works.
Optics online. Let's go.
And I'm just picking off what I can. I get the Roach Warren. I'm going for the Roach Warren here. Why not? There's a Spire, so unfortunately, I'm going to lose all these Banshees. Really, that's what happens when you send them across the map. So obviously we know he has mutas, so I'm building 7 Cyclones right now. I believe 7 Cyclones out of the factories. And I have not lifted the starports. They're still on tech labs. So, if my opponent does go roaches, the idea, just like last patch, if they go roach, you build triple starport Banshee and you kite with the Cyclones. Unfortunately, you can't kite as well as you can last patch with the Cyclones, but this is testing. I wanted to see, because we don't know for sure, so... And Cyclones do decent against mutas if you have enough of them, apparently. And he is being annoying, harassing my main. I don't know. I hope I rebuilt that add-on. I don't know if I did. And I catch his mutas here as they're escaping. And so now, you notice, I started up Banshee production because I know he's going to go ground now. So now we keep up the Banshee. We can, now that the mutas are cleared, we can still use the Banshees to harass again on the map. Now we kind of like, and now I actually push across. I'm going to put this on normal speed. So again, the Banshees as a part of this build, very nice to harass with. We're going to actually move across with tanks and Cyclone. Like, you notice I'm building Hellions, Cyclones, and Banshees, just like last patch. And then we take an engagement. I secret the roaches. I do have a lot of tanks there. The Cyclones are not what's winning the fight. It's the tanks that basically shred all the roaches here. And then now we go. Now in the production tab, so it's basically like Tank Goliath, essentially. So now I'm spamming. I already have enough tanks, so now I'm just making only Cyclones out of my production, because even out of the tech lab factories I'm building Cyclones, because I know, keep in mind guys, and this is something that I'm gonna be talking about when I make the Mech Bible YouTube guides. But you know, so when I'm moving across the map here, I'm very aware. I'm very mentally aware that my army is after losing the Cyclones, my army is lacking in anti-air, so that's why the only thing that I'm producing right now are, even out of the tech lab factories, I'm making Cyclones. Because, obviously, the only thing that I need to worry about is him spamming air units, is him going back into mutas. And I know that, as, you know, after 50,000 mech games played plus. So now, I just need anti-air. So, I have enough tanks that I don't really need to build more tanks here. I just need to shore up my anti-air weakness. Honestly, I should have even been building, instead of Banshees, I should have been building Ravens, or swapped this to a reactor, or added on 2 starports. But I should have been even building, I think, Ravens from the starports rather than Banshees, since I know that, because Banshees aren't going to help against air units, against potential muta. But I mean, he's already dead at this. He's already lost so much that this is not recoverable for him. And you notice again, the Cyclone's coming across the map to fill in the anti-air, so he can't do anything. He's basically just been stun locked, composition locked. When he lost all these units here, he lost the mutas, then he lost the roaches, and then we had enough tanks to deal with any amount of ground units at this point, so then we just spam Cyclones. So there we go. So that is my build, guys. That is the Avilo build that I have come up with here. And I'll speed through a second replay because I did this twice so far. And obviously I'll try out stuff like this on stream today. So same build, same map, TVZ. I'll just ×8 this for now. We're going to do the Avilocyclone, 1 out of the factory with a Hellion. We're calling this the Avilocyclone build. Why are we calling it the Avilocyclone build? Because I'm the first person ever to do it. Anybody else is a copycat, and that's just the way it is. Suck my dick. So yeah, we're gonna... So, the Avilo Cyclone opener, 1 Cyclone, 1 Hellion, rather than 2 Hellions. And then we go into the starport, of course. So, it's basically triple CC Hellion Banshee, but you build 1 Cyclone instead of the... you build a Cyclone instead of the double Hellion. So you can clear this Overlord. I don't need to build a Viking. We're getting Banshee Speed, Cloak, 2 Banshees. And again, same as last game. 3 factories, 2 starports. I built a greedy 4th command center this game because I was so confident that I'm just the mech god. That's literally why I built it. So again, same idea. Banshee's gonna go clear the creep. This is not, again, this is not an all-in. This is by no means an all-in. The Banshees are to control my opponent's unit composition play. This is a unit compositional control mechanism, the Banshees. I'm not doing quadruple starport mass Banshee all in. I'm not putting all of my eggs into Banshees and then die to mute it. Like, this build, if I do this properly and you guys do this properly, you should not die because you have all of the answers to his counter to the Banshees. So you're leveraging the fact that you have the Banshees, and then the opponent has to deal with them. They can't really just go Roach because if you keep making Banshees, then they'll die to the Banshees. So keep in mind, this is not to all in. You notice I'm not even building Banshees right now out of my starports. It's to control the creep and to control my unit's composition, and to do some harassment if I can to like kill creep tumors and pick off queens if possible or drones. But it's by no means this is not an all-in Banshee build. Now, unfortunately, I overextended a little bit with the Cyclone and the Hellions. I overextended a little bit, and we look at the production tab. I'm building tanks, and I'm going to be building Cyclones. Actually, I needed a second reactor this game. I don't know. I had 4 tech clubs. That's actually an accident. That's literally an accident. But anyways, yeah, you'll also notice I don't have too many Hellions or Hellbats when I do this build. You do get them later. You should get Hellions, like, I'm getting Blue Flame and the Cyclone upgrade. So this, guys, again, this is the same. This is not new. This is new in the sense that I invented this build last patch. I would even add on a 3rd starport last patch to go triple starport Banshee, Cyclone, Hellion. So like basically Battle Mech, but this was my own personal twist on Battle Mech because I never thought Battle Mech was viable, and truly it wasn't. But if you have speed Banshees to like basically like go back and forth and like control the opponent's unit composition, suddenly Battle Mech becomes viable because your opponent has to have something to deal with the Banshees, which then diverts income and resources that they would normally have in like pure ground, because now they have to deal with the Banshee threat, and Banshees are very mobile on the map, which is nice. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. They're like, but you'll see this. I tried them out a couple games like this, and I'll try them out today. So I'm using the Cyclones instead of Thors to deal with Mutalisks. That's the idea here. I'm still building turrets up. Like, I have 3 turrets right there. I'm getting building armor just in case he commits to Mutas. And obviously now we're just going into full macro mode. Keep in mind, I want you to look at the state of the game, and can anyone in chat tell me, does this look like pretty good macro by me? Like, I want you guys to look at the state of the game, look at the map. This is pretty good macro by me, is it not? Like, look at this. This is actually like pretty good macro, don't you guys think? Like, pretty good macro. I built my buildings neatly. Good macro here. Like, this looks pretty clean, right? This looks pretty clean, guys, right? And I want somebody in chat, I want one of you guys to point out, how come, I mean, I literally went quadruple CC, how come this is so clean compared to what you guys normally see? Does anyone know the answer to that? Does anyone in chat know the answer to why this game looks so clean and crisp compared to some of the other games I play a little bit? I mean, we'll do our, I'm gonna do my best, guys, to play this cleanly. But does anybody know why? Anybody, raise your hand, fellas. Does anybody know why this game, like, I mean, this looks like a very clean and crisp game? Because no map hacker, looking up guides, graphics. Nope. You guys are all forgetting a huge thing. You're forgetting a huge thing, guys. Opponent is 4.38. Nope, he was about 5k. So does anybody know? Opponent is bronze. Nope. You guys are forgetting the most obvious thing here. New PC. Nope. Guys, it's because I played the game off stream. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. I played the game off stream, guys. This is not an on-stream game. The difference between on-stream and off-stream StarCraft is the same as playing Battleship when your opponent knows where all your units, what you're doing, everything you're saying. Like, it's a world of the game, suddenly. That's weird. Like, I'm getting away with massive greed. That's weird. Like, my opponent doesn't have a blank counter to my opening build every game. That's weird. Huh. It's almost like a normal game of StarCraft. Weird. So, very obviously, but there is a difference between playing on-stream StarCraft and off-stream StarCraft. There is a massive, massive difference. So that's my opinion. Anyway, so now let's check this out. So he actually he has Lingmira. You would think that this counters Cyclones. But I have a lot of I have 8 Banshees, 6 Hellions, 17 Cyclones here. But the thing is, this is not obviously, like, I mean, he's walking up a tight choke. This is not good for him. He's literally walking up a tight choke here. This is, like, the worst idea. And also, I have tanks staggered in multiple places. So, this is just a horrible fight for him. Like, we both go from 200 supply to this. So, and I have 2/2 upgrades. That's the other thing, my upgrades had kicked in here. But that was just, like, absolutely, I mean, that was obviously a horrendous. He thought that he could, like, wrap around and kill them, but I just backed off. Now the Banshees are rustling on the map again. Just killing some creep tumors. And right now, I have 23 Cyclones. 5 tanks, 23 Cyclones, 8 Banshees. So, again, I was just testing this style. You notice I'm building, basically I'm going tank Goliath, tank Cyclone. Now, is this good? I don't feel like this is too good, but we'll see. We'll test it more. We will see, guys. Yes, the guy, he tried to jump on my units because he thought he could, like, take them out. He thought, like, oh, I got him. But he misjudged. So we see all these Cyclones against Ultras, and they're kind of doing okay. Like, but not really. Like, these are 5/3 Ultras. Like, these are fully armored. You notice the Cyclones are barely doing damage to them. Like, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. It's just tanking everything. Ultras are actually pretty good against Cyclones. And now I want you guys to take a look at my unit production. Take a look at the production tab. You notice a vast shift in my production, right, guys? You notice there's a massive shift in what I'm building now. Like, obviously, because I'm not a stubborn player. And clearly at this point, you know, the Cyclones have, you know, maybe I could have just kept building them, maybe, but I didn't think. I think that they had already gained. I already got the value out of them. And I thought that if I kept building them, I would get overrun, because Cyclones just don't do good against tier 3 units. They're not that good against carriers, ultras, broodlords. Like, look, they're barely doing any damage. Like, and then the Cyclones are just dead. So obviously, you've seen the production tab now. I'm shifting over to a Thor Liberator Ghost, like a, you know, a more standard late game mech army. Thor Liberator Ghost is the idea, obviously. Unfortunately, I lost this planetary, which I built 4 barracks around, and I still lost it. So my opponent's not dead. He does a little Midas thing here, which did basically nothing. He killed 3 turrets. He kills the planetary down here, but I do trap his units, his ultras. They're not going to escape. And so now my army, I'm back into a traditional mech army, we're now in the hyperscaling part of the game where we're gonna go Raven, Thor, Liberator with Ghosts. But I just want to show you guys these replays before I start playing any games, because I thought it was interesting. I think maybe in the, like, doing what I did with the Cyclones, if you're gonna do it with Cyclone, my Cyclone Banshee style from last patch, I think has some potential. But here's the thing: is it really the Cyclones that are doing anything this game, or is it the Banshees? That's obviously the Cyclones deal with mutas and corruptors just like they did last patch, or at least you try to. They don't do it as well, but I don't know, guys. Like, was it with this style? Is it really the Banshees, or is it the Banshees or the Cyclones that's actually doing stuff? That's the thing. Like, I have to experiment with this more to, like, actually test it out, because it's tough to say. It's tough to say whether because people are using the Cyclones right now, but maybe the Cyclones are garbage, but I think it's the Banshees mostly that are what even made this work. A couple games that I've tried it, it's not really the Cyclones that are doing things essentially. So again, at this point, I mean, he's pretty dead. Quick disengagement, and my army, I just out-compositioned him, out-late-gamed him, and then that's game. So this is the new style, guys. To be honest, it's not even. I did this last patch before the Cyclone was changed, but I feel like a lot of people are gonna start going tank Cyclone. And it had, like, the thing is, I don't think it's good, because the Cyclones, they remove 10 health from the Cyclone, for people that don't know. For people that don't know, Cyclones have 110 HP instead of 120 for some reason. But, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's a weird thing, because it doesn't seem like it's a good unit. It seems like this style works because I know how to play this, because I played this style, and maybe I'm catching people off guard, or it's working because the Banshees and Cyclones in combination with one another are just, as we found out last patch, because you guys noticed I played, for the longest time, I didn't build Cyclones the last patch. I refused to build them for the longest time, and then after I did the no tank, no marine, no Viking challenge, then I started, out of necessity, I found a style that worked with, like, Widow, Cyclone Hellion, but incorporating triple starport Banshee. Seems like a bait unit. You bait out a wave of Zerglings when you switch to Hellions. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to play Battle Mech. The thing is, I think Cyclones are complete garbage. I think that the only reason this will work is because Banshees are a good unit. Banshees are like the key mech unit. So yeah. Alright, give me a moment here, guys, and then we will get into some ladder. We're going to play ladder games, obviously. The MMR trolling, that guy was 5k. The last two people I played were around 5k. So the mods now, but I feel like I've given enough fair warning about this, but we can start issuing permabans in my chat for the MMR trolling. So people that come to chat continuously with the same comment, it's already gotten old, guys. So fair warning, the trolling about MMR when I play a 5k player, and then you guys in chat, I don't know what you're doing in chat, but the mods are taking their gloves off. They got the belt out, so to speak. The mods are going, like, I would recommend equipping chat armor if possible, because we're not gonna deal with your garbage anymore in chat. Like, the garbage in chat, maybe not permabans, but you guys are just gonna get you're gonna get timed out over and over again, because it's actually just, it's completely, it's tiring seeing dumbasses in chat that are clearly trolling saying, "Oh my God, you played a 4.2K player," when the player is obviously like 4.8K plus. A lot of times these players are 5K plus MMR, so it's just literally trolls. It like gets some new material. It's really old and boring and just dumb to read. So I'm just gonna we're going no tolerance policy on the people that MMR troll, or same thing for the people that troll about Stormgate or whatever. Like, mods have permission to just go ham on these people. You guys can like just liberally time them out, even more so than normal. It's just a ban. If you're gonna any trolling about the MMR is just going to be an immediate timeout in my chat, if not a perma ban, because it's the same people doing it, so they're obviously doing it for the same reason. So yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, dudes, I'm back. We are going to get ready. What's up, fellas? We're gonna start laddering here. Yo, Beyond Unlimited, thank you for the $2, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, buddy. Gamers Paradise says, yeah, I would like to have fun and do some trolling, not only of the approved topics. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that there's some people that come to my stream and they on purpose keep saying the same thing that also has no basis in reality. £2, not dollars. Thank you, bro. My bad. Appreciate it.
Good evening,
Yo, thank you. Good evening, Apple. Thank you. Good evening, buddy. I'm gonna guess you're from Europe, since you said, what'd you say, pounds? Or euros? £2, you said. And then you also said, yeah. Kaito SC2, what's up, dude? Is this the real Avilo? Indeed it is. You're in the right place, buddy. If you just found my stream. It is indeed the real Avilo. I have played this game on YouTube for the last couple of years. We get a sniper, first game of the day, obviously. Of course.
What's going?
Kaito SC2, if you haven't heard of me, then you might want to check my YouTube channel because you missed literally 2 to 3 years of videos. So if you ever get bored and want to see like mech gameplay, there's like literally like probably 2 to 3 years of live streams on my on my YouTube channel. Mods, go ham! Get rid of them! Mods! Get rid of these guys! Get rid of these guys. You guys, get rid of them.
Not enough minerals.
And I don't know if Koki or Schlitt, you guys, whip out the banhammer, guys.
Not enough.
Get rid of them.
I'm going. You're the boss. SCV ready.
But yeah, Kaito, I've been streaming, guys, on YouTube. If you haven't realized that I'm streaming on YouTube for the last couple of years, then you have a lot of you got a lot of catching up to do.
Our SCVs are under attack.
In the rear, something in the way. Yo, big job, huh? Huh? Gotcha.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grand Reaper has arrived. Oh, yeah. Huh? SCV ready. SCV ready.
This guy is
SCV ready.
smoking some good stuff.
What's going?
This guy is smoking some good stuff, man.
Go ahead.
Not to mention the fact that he's stream sniping in the first place is just hilarious.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. SCV ready. I'm listening. Bad news?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Let's do. Been waiting on you.
I love how stream snipers will get on a stream.
Command center upgrade.
They have no idea what they're talking about.
Are under attack.
It's just, dude, it's just sad. The NA server, like, honestly, this server needs, players need to get better at the game. Like, so bad. So bad and so sad.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Fear the Reaper Man. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough.
Bad and sad and mad. I'm glad that I'm not them.
Depots required.
I get ya. Adjusting by the number. Got it targeted.
Oh, cool.
SCV ready. Nothing will stop me. Channel's clear, boss. SCV ready. Optics on. SCV ready.
Not
So we get a stream sniper slash stream cheater
SCV ready.
Not enough.
that quite literally goes for triple nexus with off of one sentry because he just,
Additional supply
these
depots
dumb
required.
people like this guy, all they do, they just sit on my stream all day long just to be like annoying jackasses. Just so pathetic, man. Need to get some lives, bros.
Go ahead.
Very, very pathetic.
Here. What's going on?
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Don't know if we really need to build the turret ring, considering when you play builds involving this Cyclone, you do have some more anti-air than normal, but we'll do it anyways.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
Yeah, the NA server, like,
Not enough minerals.
obviously it's just real. There are so many cringe snipers on this server that, like, so many cringe snipers.
Ready to raise some hell.
Research.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, I should have vetoed this. I just realized this map should have been a veto. It should have been a veto.
Show me who you wanted. SCV ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh? In the rear with the. What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
I just realized that. You guys also probably noticed that I have stopped building Cyclones because
Not enough energy.
I'm not a moron.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. I'm waiting on it. SCV ready.
Add-on.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell. Going. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Upgrade complete. Research complete.
Let's do this.
Cyclone complete.
Bandit.
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready. Channels released. In the rear.
Not enough. Not enough energy.
Remember the other thing about Mech, guys.
Are you ready for this?
You need to get up to about, I would say, 140 supply.
Speak up.
To safely take your
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
to safely take your third base.
Who wants some?
Research.
Engine screaming.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Hollow back.
In the rear.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. What's that? Armed and ready.
Research complete. Your forces are under attack.
Ready to raise some hell. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Mayday. Can do.
Mineral field depleted.
Engine screaming.
Not
Ready to raise some hell.
not enough energy.
Roger. Light it
Up.
Mayday.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Mayday. Receiving.
Ready to raise some hell.
Engine screaming.
Mineral field depleted.
Mayday. Engine screaming.
Daylight. Huh?
Yeah? Hollow back. I got this. Ready to go. Engaging. Roger that.
I can't build.
Imagine being so bad, all you do is sit here and cheese with gold bases, because that's basically every time I play this guy,
Screaming.
all he does is he sits here and he cheeses with gold bases, like every time.
Receiving. Inbound.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Ready to raise some hell.
I got my ears on. That's fine. Loud and
SCV ready to raise.
And he's still just building only stalkers.
Mineral field depleted.
yeah. Fine.
Amazing, man.
SCV ready.
Hollow back. Right. Done and done. Engine screaming.
Mineral field depleted.
Engaging. Confirmed.
Mineral field.
Receive. I got my ears on. Inbound.
Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Hollow back. Time. Roger that.
Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field.
Engine screaming.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Not enough energy. under attack.
Like, all he does is sit here and grief my games, like...
Entrance screaming.
It's so dumb. Like, he just... All this guy does is sit in my games and spam gateway units.
SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
That's it.
Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under
Really, really dumb. I think the last times that I played this guy, all he does, like I said, all he will do is, he will sit in my games, he will just sit here in my games, and, like, take a gold base and cheese and just spam gateway units. Like, the whole, like... He's completely trash of the game, but... Complete dog shit. Just a stream sniper that just sits here all day long and then just tries to snipe the stream. What a dog shit player. He just sits on stream and then metagames the whole time. Oh shit, yes. Case in point, that map is Vito. Yes, that is a trash. That is also a trash map. Very true. That map is garbage. Which map is that? Hecate? Is that the map I? Oh yes, yeah. That is the map I just played. We're doing that. Holy shit, that map is bad. That's one of the maps that's like a map from last season where you just can't take. You basically just can't take your third base. Your rally is completely exposed. That is an example of a game from last season where you just can't do anything. Completely trash map. I mean, the thing is, guys, we're against a stream cheater. He goes triple Nexus off of, like, no units. So, like, that's something that, again, if I was off stream, there's so many different builds I could do that would just he would just die instantly. But we're on stream, so I can't do, like, proxies as much on stream. I can't do, like, Hellion Drop is, like, there's certain builds, like, there's a lot of builds that I can do off stream that I almost never do on stream because just, like, well, they instantly get scouted. Oh, we're against the map hacker, 12k APM map hacker. I'll switch to my other account after this game. Because, yeah, we're not getting good, like, this is another, I mean, this is a completely separate problem from patches sucking. This is one of the most unaddressed things in the StarCraft 2 community, is that there are a bunch of people that grief games on the North American server. I'm almost tempted to play on Europe. I'm almost tempted to play on the European server now that the patch is hit over there, because there's so many griefers on NA. Like, for those of you that are unaware, this person map hacks. We have proved he map hacks. He also has ended games with over 1,000 APM. He has been playing the game and griefing my games on ladder for over 6 months straight, and he is still not banned from the game, despite the fact that he has been reported for 6 months, and Blizzard does nothing. The community does nothing. They think it's okay. It's okay if Avilo gets harassed, but if this was another streamer or some balanced council member, they'd get on it. Get on it quick, Johnson. We gotta get rid of them. There's hackers on the ladder. Get on it quick. But it's Avilo. They're like, nah, it's fine. Just let them harass Avilo all day long, even though it's clear that like nobody on this game has over 1,000 APM. Fucking disgusting. It's a disgusting community in a lot of senses. Like, when you guys see that, obviously, this stuff happen, like, I mean, and the thing is, they do it blatantly because they don't care, like, there's no, what are they gonna get, are they gonna get punished? Like, if Blizzard would actually ban people like this, then they would stop doing it. Like, this guy would stop doing it. Because then he would have to make a new account, and then he'd get banned on that one. Like, it would mitigate it if they at least showed, like, hey, we're gonna ban that guy. Like, that guy that has been harassing Avilo on the game for, like, over 6 months, yeah, we're gonna do something. We're gonna ban that guy. Maybe that's not a good look for the game and the community that we let one of our streamers just get harassed 24/7. Interesting, guys. Just very, very interesting, huh?
Not enough minerals.
But hey, it is what it is. I mean, the thing is, I literally am I'm live streaming it, like, so it's not like people don't know. I'm literally live streaming that this is going on, so. It would be pretty simple to do something about it, I feel like.
Unacceptable. Not enough minerals.
Mods, you can ban the trolls from chat. We have a bunch of them as well, so you can ban those guys.
Add on.
Ready to raise some hell. Are you ready for this?
Ban the trolls.
Command center up.
Just ban them.
Not enough.
What? You want something? What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. Yeah. Huh?
Not enough.
I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV ready. Down to the metal. Some motion. Been waiting on it. Ready to plunder. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
What an idiot.
Not enough.
Like, you can tell this is somebody, like, the fact that he map hacks has, like, just, it's been such a crutch for this guy in terms of, like, him playing the game. Because you'll notice he just does stuff that is, like, completely horrible.
Add on. Complete.
This better be good. SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Inside of me. Who wants some? Go ahead. Transformations.
Not enough energy.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Engine screaming. Receiving.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on? In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough additional supply. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Additional supply depot. Add-on complete. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Inbound.
SCV ready.
Research complete.
Of course he
Command
left
center
that back.
upgrade complete.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Not enough energy.
What's going on? Systems go. Cyclone action. Got no give us your big job, huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Not enough minerals. Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
I can't build here.
Not enough mineral field. Add-on complete.
Daylight's burning. SCV ready.
What is this guy doing?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Got no patience.
Not enough minerals.
He's so bad at the game. It's just disturbing that like map pack can get you this far.
SCV ready.
Whoops. Oh my god, I can't. That's so disgusting. Click the wrong armory.
It's online. Let's go kill some. SCV ready.
This map pack keep to 7.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear. What's going on? Talk to me, boss.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? Sure thing. Ready. Go ahead. Something in the
Mineral field depleted.
Like he's so fundamentally bad at the like.
some hell.
It's crazy seeing this. Like how just lack of fundamentals, but it's like that's just how it is, I guess. He just has a complete lack of fundamentals. But he cheats, so.
Not enough minerals.
It is what it is, I guess.
It's your dime. Got no patience.
Again, the map hack problem. So now all of a sudden
Not enough.
he does that.
SCV ready.
Reporting for action.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Cyclone ready for action. Huh? Jordan. But was.
Unacceptable landing zone.
This better be good.
Unacceptable add-on complete.
Coordinates. Armed and ready. You can. It's online.
Look at how bad this. Look at how fucking. I mean, to be fair, again, this I can't really comment on game balance when we're against a known map hacker. It's not fair of me to say like, oh, this is imbalanced because of this when we're against a hacker.
Unacceptable
But
landing zone.
like, you see that I have an overwhelming army there, and the Cyclones just basically can't get anything. Like, they just don't do anything for what they're supposed to be able to like claim to do. Because people will be like, oh, this unit is like, it's going to be able to counter air. Like, that's what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to function as like, oh, that anti-air counter, so then you can play mech. But obviously, it just does not.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
There's a disconnect there where it's not doing what it's claimed to supposed to be able to do, if that makes sense, guys. The claim is, oh, this unit is supposed to make mech PvP viable.
Mineral field depleted.
But in actuality,
Your forces are under attack.
it doesn't really do that. At least in the manner that it that they say, at least in the way that they say that it's supposed to.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
Something in the way. Engineering. SCV.
Not enough energy.
Talk to me, boss. I'm waiting on you.
Not enough minerals. Add-on.
I just did that because I wanted him to move all of his units down here, honestly, because I know a hacker like this. I know that he'll fixate on anything in Fog of War. So that's why I did that, guys.
Not enough energy.
And I like, look at that. The Cyclones did absolutely nothing. They just all got obliterated. Like,
Under attack.
this unit is so bad. I thought this unit is supposed to. I thought it's supposed to make this viable. That's weird because it did absolutely nothing.
Not enough minerals.
Strange. Yeah, this unit it serves no purpose.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
I just wanted to try this, but I'm like I said, I know I'm against the map hacker, but I figured we would try it. You know, why not? But this unit just it serves no purpose in your army. Obviously, Viking Raven is the only way that you're going to be able to counter somebody that is spamming air and immortals, very obviously. Because I'm at max supply right now, and my army is completely useless.
SCV ready. Optics online.
Mineral field depleted.
Stay your engineering and
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Just frustrating that,
Show me who you wanted.
like, you don't need to change a game like this, if that makes, and then you're just gonna recall, of course.
awaiting order.
Go ahead. This ought to be good.
I make cyclone, 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 I make
It's barely damage.
I make cyclone, I make cyclone, I
These
make
are-
cyclone.
These are upgraded and they barely do any damage.
Your forces are under attack.
There we go. Indeed, I'm making cyclones. How? Okay, that's. I don't even have the Widow Mine upgrade. Why? Why, guys?
Optics online. Let's go.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
I make cyclone. 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 I make cyclone.
I can't build here. Channel's ready to plug.
Well, More like I make cannon, I make cannon, I make cannon, I make cannon. Like, wow, that's fun. Cyclones can't even kill photon cannons. Like, that's just great.
Coordinates or what? Enemy contact.
Mineral field depleted.
I can't even kill one immortal with this unit. How fun.
Not
Ready to plunder.
base is under attack.
At your disposal.
Unacceptable landing zone. Research complete.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Vespine visor exhausted.
We hear you. In the rear. Can't hold them alone.
What?
Not enough energy. Mineral field upgrade complete.
Ready combat. Raven online. Engineering at your disposal. Scanning battlefield. This battle requires assistance.
Not enough.
Do you guys know?
Command center
Are
upgrade.
cyclones shooting the interceptors?
Mineral field
It is
depleted.
really difficult to tell if they are or not. I don't think they are.
State your request online.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
How do I lose that? What? Makes Blizzard. That makes no fucking sense. Are you serious?
Base is under attack.
This unit is so trash, man. Like, what? Come on, dudes.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
That's crazy.
Optics online. Let's go.
Playing against a guy that's literally just spamming immortals across, like,
Not enough.
immortals and carriers. It's absurd.
Channels cleared. Systems go.
Unacceptable landing.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This unit is so trash.
Not enough minerals. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Four is here. SCV ready. Cyclone on route. Ready to raid.
Keep in mind we are literally
Contact.
against the map hacker. I want you guys to keep that in mind. That door is an accident, by the way. I don't know how I even got that. I want you to keep in mind we are quite literally against somebody that is. So again, this game is not even it's not even a fair analysis. To be real, like
Systems go. Cyclone
this is not like I have to preface everything with that this is not a truly fair analysis of the unit.
Combat awaiting scanning online.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Oh, of course, he just recalls and then goes up here. How
Mineral
fun.
field depleted.
Scanning battle await combat ready for service.
Mineral
Fucking
field
disgusting, man.
depleted.
Like, it's just dumb. But again, like, I guess, to be fair, we are against somebody map hacking.
Mineral field depleted.
Enemy contact.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
Watch this.
Vespine geyser exit. Mineral field depleted.
Something in the way.
Not enough minerals.
Taking some fire here.
Mineral field depleted.
Order X. State
Comms open.
Addition. Not enough minerals.
engineering at your disposal. Order accepted. Commencing.
Channel's clear, boss. This ought to be good. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Bad news? Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Mineral field depleted.
You got a target in mind. Cyclone en route. Comms open.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Taking some fire here.
Mineral field depleted.
Coordinates of what?
Do it. Wait, I should be able to actually kill him. I have a lot of mines here that I didn't realize that I had. Oh, and there we go.
Got it.
Of course.
Channel's clear, boss. Cyclone receiving. Show me who you wanted. This ought to be good.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready for any battlefield. State your request.
Can't hold them alone.
Not enough energy.
Ready, state your request.
How did my...
Your
This
forces
battle
are under
requires
attack.
assistance.
Roger that.
How is it that the cyclones die there again?
Big job.
Update order ready for service.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Counter engine.
Not enough minerals.
Does anyone see how just blatant, like,
Optics online.
this is just completely stupid. Like, how many the cyclones do nothing against immortals. They're just complete dog shit. It is absurd.
Scanning battlefield. State your ready.
Let's go.
Scanning battle.
Bad news? Man.
Command center upgrade complete.
Optics online. Let's go.
Not enough energy.
Look, it just has pure carriers. It like
Cyclone ready for action.
it's kind of crazy.
Command. We are
This unit does not do what it's supposed to do.
Mineral field depleted.
It doesn't do what it's advertised to do, guys.
Not enough.
We're building it, but
Raven online. State your request. Awaiting order.
You got coordinates.
Combat.
In gear.
Your forces are under attack.
unacceptable command. We are
Mineral field depleted.
cool. You just run away, like just recall again. I guess
Vespine geyser exhausted.
he's on stream, so it is what it is.
Your request.
Base is under attack.
Enemy contact. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Mineral field depleted.
Cyclones are doing. They did absolutely nothing. They literally did
Our
nothing.
SCVs are under attack.
Got a target in mind. What's going
Mineral
on?
field depleted.
Cyclone en route. You got comms open. Channels clear.
Like, it's so unbelievably stupid.
Systems go.
Like, of course, like,
Enough minerals.
it's
Your forces
so unbelievably
not
stupid and
enough
dumb.
minerals.
I'm so much better than, like I said, I mean, maybe it's not a fair analysis because we are against the map hacker, so I kind of have, we all just have to take, this might work better against somebody that isn't blatantly map hacking, perhaps. There is that possibility that, like,
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Systems go. Cyclone ready for
like, it is a lot tougher to tell when you're against somebody that map hacks.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient rescue gas. Mineral field depleted.
Cyclone receiving. You got coordinates or... Huh? Go ahead.
Gotta save some skins for,
Ready to raise some hell.
oh,
Your
and
forces
there it is again, of course.
Insufficient rescue
Literal
gas.
map hacker.
Mineral field depleted.
He's still only building carriers because
Our SCVs are under attack.
literally a piece of trash that just sits on my stream all day long to do, like, and you would never, again, you would never be able to get away with this in an actual, if you weren't cheating, you would never be able to do this. It would actually be an impossibility.
Your forces are under attack. Insufficient rescue gas.
Systems go. Cyclone.
It'd be nice if my units weren't getting stuck like that. That'd be really nice.
Cyclone receiving. Channel show got a target.
Not enough minerals.
He obviously recalled at the top of the map.
This ought to be
Base is under attack.
The exact same army of nothing.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Channels go. Cyclone receiving. Comms open.
I love how my unit's just completely bugged out there, but okay. So I'm still gonna, like, it's a good attempt against the hacker, but it's obviously, it's going to be so tough to beat somebody like this that map hacks. Like, I think if we played against any person that didn't map hack, I think I'd probably win this game like 100%. Against any non-hacker, we would have been fine. But getting matched against the guy that blatantly map hack, like, it's a little much. It's a little tough to deal with, obviously.
What's going on? Got a target in mind.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Cyclone receiving. What's the Got a target in mind.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear.
Although, guys, I think if I had actually built any other unit, I probably would have. And you notice here, he knows where my units are. Like, he doesn't have like, he even like pops, he even like flanks them there, even though he doesn't know they're there. Like, you notice every other time he just recall, but he can see that they're here. So, and this game is close. But we just play against a stream cheater that sits on stream all day long and just does this. So. It is what it is. This dude beat Max Packs in PvP? Yes, because he map hack. He's not a decent player. He like, you realize he hacks, right? You're saying this dude beat Max Packs, or whoever? Yeah, because he map hack. Like, the guy I'm playing is literally a hacker. Like, just FYI. And I managed to almost win that, even with a style that doesn't even make sense. Sorry, just to clarify, I'm not saying max packs, map hacks. The opponent that I'm playing against is somebody that snipes my... This is a hacker on the NA ladder that continuously stream snipes me. Just wanted to clarify. And as you can see, his APM is shooting up to 2.5k. He's just on steroids, guys. He is just... My opponent is just so good that he can beat pro gamers and me on the NA ladder. So there you go. For people that are skeptical about the third-party software evidence. Like, I want to say this again. This person has been griefing the NA ladder for over, like, 6 months now. Like, everybody knows that this guy hacks. He ends games with, like, over 1,000 APM sometimes. I think this game he ended the game with over 500 APM. He's a Protoss player, so people can't even use the excuse he's doing rapid fire injects, Avilo. It's like, no, you're a moron if you say that. Like, this is somebody using third-party software. Community needs to discuss hackers. Well, I understand the community's hesitance to discuss somebody like this that literally griefs the entire NA ladder. Because they don't want to bring attention to it either. Like, they don't want to, like, I get it. But it's a catch-22 because if you don't talk about it, then this person will keep playing the game on the NA ladder. I understand the hesitance to talk about it, but it probably should be talked about. Because the guy has been griefing my games and who knows how many other people's games for, like, over 7 months straight. Like, he's not this hacker, he's not going to queue up until he gets in another game against me. And then he goes offline because he has a stream open to stream snipe. So once I check his online status, now he goes offline. He just, yeah, exactly. It's hilarious. So I can't really say whether Cyclones are good or bad off of that game alone. I think with Ravens, like I just did it there, it has potential, but I think also I could have just gone Viking and I would have won the game like really easily instead of going the Cyclones don't really work too well. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. BRB. It was I almost made that work. It's interesting that I almost made it work. Like, I almost did make that work, guys. Despite the fact that my opponent literally can see the entire map. Like, I almost still... It's a testament to my skill that I can beat hackers on this game. Auto split and macro. I mean, I don't hack myself, and I would never cheat. So I personally don't know what he is using. I don't know what it does. I don't know what that guy's third party software it is. Grand Royal, what's up, dude? How's it going, man?
Not enough.
Oh, cool, guys. The same map hacker again. We're doing pretty good, Grand Royal. How are you doing? Yeah, see, I should have changed the accounts. It's unfortunate. I should have actually changed the accounts. That's the only protection you have. Like, the only thing you can do against somebody like this that is just cheating and has the stream up, you just have to change accounts.
Additional supply depot.
You have to change accounts because it denies the person of the attention that they're trying to get. Because they're trying to grief my MMR and my main account, basically. Because they have nothing better in their life to do than sit here and grief a streamer. And you can probably check the guy's matches. I would assume he's doing it to other streamers as well. I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't care enough to really check, but yeah. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'll switch accounts after this game. It's incredibly unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like. Most people that watch StarCraft understand this stuff is going on, whether or not I say it or somebody else says it. Most people are aware that this is happening.
Not enough minerals.
And yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. We have a lot of people here today. I hope people are spreading the word that I'm streaming. I played that game I played against Uppatry Zelda yesterday. I think got more people to realize that I'm still streaming. And so yeah, welcome. If you're new here or if you refound my stream, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you didn't drink the StarCraft 2 Kool-Aid. I'm glad you guys are here and you didn't drink the Kool-Aid. Like, Up-A-Tree Zelda, after I beat him, he started going off saying, he's a horrible person, a shit person, human being. Like, why? Because I beat you at a game of StarCraft? Like, what? Why? Why, man?
Addition.
How am I a horrible human being for beating you at a game of StarCraft? Makes no sense.
Add on.
Something in the way. SCV ready. Big job.
You're saying it during the game? Yeah, the thing is, like I said, we're getting some new viewers probably because I played him, which, I mean, honestly, that probably makes him a little bit even saltier that people found out that I still stream because he played me. And I bet you he's saying him and his little buddies and start. Make sure you leave games against Avilo. We don't want to let him get viewers again, or like we don't want to like build him up. It's like, okay, you guys are who's the real toxic one here, buddies? Who is the real toxic one here? Come on, come on.
Not
A little toxic, isn't it, guys? Just a tiny bit toxic, huh?
Add on.
Anyways, like, I don't really have anything against Up-A-Tree Zelda or anybody for that matter. But they seem to have something against me.
In the rear with SCV ready.
So,
Not enough minerals.
And if these other streamers that I play against sometimes, if they're gonna try and bring up stuff to like say, oh, Avilo did this or that, say it on stream. My lore would like to speak to you. maybe don't spread false stuff on your streams, idiots. How about that? Start running your mouths. You'll hear from my lawyer.
Upgrade complete. Not
SCV ready.
Yeah, it's just funny. Because you guys notice they never, some of these other streamers that are saying that I'm so bad and stuff, they never will directly say what it is that they think, that they have some preconceived notion they think I did something bad when I never have, and there's no proof of that.
SCV ready.
So say it, be direct, say it to your audience.
SCV ready.
But I don't mind making bank from a lawsuit, that'd be great. Defamation lawsuit, pretty easy when you're just saying stuff that's not true.
enough.
Easy peasy, fellas. We win inside the game and outside the game. The fact is, these people won't. They only vaguely say I'm a monster because first of all, they themselves have no idea whether it's true or not. And the fact that that's the case is they shouldn't be running their mouths in the first place because they don't know anything. They're just spreading some false narrative to people to try and hate me out of just I don't know. Like they just are doing that, but they also know that there actually they can get in legal trouble if they start going down that route of like just literally spreading defamation online. So how about you other StarCraft streamers shut your bitch ass mouths, stop talking about me when you don't know me, and stop getting mad because I just beat you in a video game. Who cares? It's a video game. Let's try and be like gentlemen, and these guys that claim they're not toxic, then let's not be toxic. Let's just all chill out, play StarCraft. We're all in the same scene. We're all playing the same game. It's a video game. Let's all maybe get along a little bit and be adults and stop trying to do such things towards one another. That's all I have to say because, like, again, I heard the stuff he said. He's saying I'm a monster human being after I beat him in a video game. Okay. Sure, that's fine. You don't have to you wouldn't... These people don't have to be friends with me. No, not everybody has to be friends, that's fine, but saying I'm a monster and then all this stuff like that, that's not really...
Not enough minerals.
I don't understand why their own communities don't call them out on it.
Not enough. Add on complete.
Kind of,
Not enough minerals.
yeah. That's just my opinion on that stuff. Again, I don't hate Up-A-Tree, I don't hate Jason, I don't hate these people,
Not
because
enough minerals.
there's a lot of crazy shit that went on, and a lot of bad things that happened, or that people were saying about me, and none of it was true in the first place, so... It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But, people shouldn't be running their mouths when... and trying to convince other people, like, that so-and-so is bad when it's just, come on. pretty cringe. Pretty cringe, guys.
Ready to raise some hell.
Engine screaming.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Meanwhile, we have people like this just hacking on the ladder.
Ready to roll out.
Maybe talk about the game issues instead of like, you know, you play Avila, lose the game, and then say I'm a monster. Maybe let's talk about like the problems with the game. Let's just focus on the gameplay.
Not
Just
enough
focus on
minerals.
the StarCraft 2, and
Not enough minerals.
that would be great.
In the rear with the
No, I don't care about these other streamers. Like I'm saying, I feel it's immature what they do and go around saying. So it's.
Inbound.
Not enough minerals.
I'm just saying that like if it's funny that they never say directly what they think of this or that, and it's clear why, because they know that they don't want to get into lawsuit territory.
Add-on complete.
I just find it funny.
I got this.
Base is under attack.
Engine screaming.
Isn't it funny that this guy, like, literally just from hacking, he can do this? Literally just because he map hacks.
Not enough minerals.
systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
He would not, like, he's playing the game, and he has only built Hydras,
Enough energy.
and no other units, and then he rushes up to Vipers, and it's like,
Let's go kill something.
All of that.
he can literally only do that because of his map hack.
SCV ready.
So, we will switch accounts after this game, by the way, whoever was mentioning that. And I have no doubt what he probably has an auto creep spreader,
Cyclone ready for action.
considering whatever third-party shit he has.
Mayday. Mayday.
I'm guessing he has something that auto spreads creep too.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Engine screaming. Roger that. That's fine.
Game paused. Game resumed.
Alright, we're gonna switch accounts so that we can avoid playing against the map hacker. That let's check how much APM did he have this game. Probably 8,000. I'm guessing he had 8,000. I'm guessing how much do you guys think he had this game? 7,000, 8,000? What do you guys think? I love the APM spikes down to 0 because he's alt-tabbing to check the stream. Like, this guy's APM will go up to like 8,000 in the replays, and then his APM will spike down to 0 because he's alt-tabbing to whatever other monitor he has. Just quite the phenomenon. Alright, we're gonna log on our other account so we can avoid playing against this this person that's trying to grief my games. Like, let's see. Let's check his match history. So he has not played any games until I got on stream. This guy's entire existence, and then there's a 0-second game where he tried to snipe me. He didn't get me, and he left. Like, this guy's entire existence is to get in my games. Like, he just sits at his PC to stream snipe me. If he doesn't get me in the game, he will leave the game. He snipes Hopsaya here, another streamer. It's just really interesting. What are these losses? Oh, are these 0-second losses? Alright, we're going to swap over to my other account. We'll try and get some MMR on that account. Guys, there's 95 of you here, yet there's only 14 likes on stream. If you're here right now, guys, I'm not even using webcam right now, and we're almost at 100 viewers, so I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll start using my webcam more often. And obviously, you see this guy, he's just sitting here waiting to queue again into my game with his map hack. So, like I said, let me swap to my other account real quick. Apologies, again, there's nothing I can do about this. It is literally an issue with the NA server that these people can do this. Unless Blizzard or somebody that is in a position to ban those people from the server, unless somebody is going to start banning these people, there's literally nothing I can do about it. Like, the guy's existence is dedicated literally to just getting in my games over and over again. Like, his entire existence is just dedicated to getting in my games. So, there's not much that we can do about it other than, like I said, I don't want to have to play 10 games in a row against a hacker. Like, the game is basically unplayable, so it's better we just play on another account. We play on my second account, and we don't let somebody try and rain on our parade, as they say. Alright, dudes, we are up to 21 likes. Guys, click the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Click the like button if you hate the current StarCraft 2 patch as well. If you hate the current SC2 patch that they did, and you just want the old patch back, but the new maps, then click on the like button, guys. Get my stream into the YouTube algorithm so that maybe you'll actually have somebody to talk about how bad the patch changes are. Unless you want to, you know.
Not enough minerals.
Unless we all want to pretend that it's sunshine, puppies, and rainbows that they completely gutted the Cyclone.
What's going on?
You're doing your part.
Not enough
Like.
minerals.
Yes. You're doing your part, guys. Indeed. And by the way, we're against another hacker. You can see here, he's already pre-blocked. So, take this game with a grain of salt. I won't comment on what I think about game balance when we're against somebody that can see the entire map. So, just take that with a grain of salt.
SCV ready.
I'm not gonna say the patch is bad, and I lost to this guy when we know this dude, like... these guys really have no lives, the people that do this.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I wonder, guys, I'm like, did Blizzard pay these assholes to, like, just sit here all day? Because clearly Blizzard isn't banning them. And if Blizzard's not banning them, then what is going on? That, like, they're sitting on barcodes. Half of them literally spew... If I don't have them blocked, they just sit here and spew racist shit the whole time. So... makes you wonder.
Big job, huh?
Why is nothing done about it? Because I have, like, over the course of months, there's so many stream sessions I have where this like, we just got sniped by a hacker 3 times in a row, and now we get sniped by the other hacker.
Not enough minerals.
So,
Not enough minerals.
Let's go. SCV ready. I can't build here. What? You want something?
Blizzard pay stubs be... That was funny. Yeah, it is lame, man.
Yeah, from above. I'm going. Oh, yeah, baby.
Additional supply depots required.
You can always tell that they're really bad at the game because they don't even micro their lings at the start. Like, if I put my Reaper grenade in a spot that I would against a good player, these guys just don't even micro their unit.
Game paused. Game resumed.
What's going on?
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What? SCV ready. What's it worth? I'm going. Oh yeah, baby. Done. Agreed. SCV ready.
Not enough. Command center up. Game paused. Raid game resumed. Add-on.
SCV ready.
We're gonna get any real games today?
What's going on?
Insufficient Vespine.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Get any real games, or
SCV
it's gonna
ready.
be map hackers all day long?
Ah,
I don't know.
Not enough.
SCV ready. Huh? Systems go.
Command center.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Not enough.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Engine
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
If I remember right, when I did this build off stream, I built the 2 factories
SCV ready.
after the
Not enough minerals.
first 2 banshees.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
loud and clear.
SCV ready.
Fine. Done and done. Weapons hot. No problem.
Additional.
SCV ready. Go ahead. In the rear. Huh?
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Add-on.
Engine screaming.
Ready to raise. This ought to be good.
Research complete.
SCV.
Engine screaming.
Add-on. Not enough energy. Research complete.
SCV ready.
Receiving. Confirm. Loud and clear. I got this.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Roger that.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming. Hollow back. Loud and clear. Inbound.
SCV ready.
Receiving.
Huh?
Mayday. Mayday. Yeah?
Optics on lock.
You guys think this guy has an auto creep thing too?
Call the ball. Mayday. Mayday.
Not enough energy.
In the rear. Systems go. Cyclone.
Engine screaming.
There's the blind counter.
Not. Add-on complete.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Game.
Isn't it fun when you play a literal map hacker? He has no units.
Base
It is no scouting on anything on the map, and then
Our SCVs are under
instead of making any actual units,
SCVs are under attack.
he does this. Very weird, isn't it?
Not enough minerals. Our SCVs
So we play against somebody that doesn't build any units the entire game at the start, and then does the exact blind counter. I wonder why. And I showed you guys the first two replays I played. I showed you guys 2 games I played off stream last night, and you notice that we don't get, like, it's not a blind counter every single game. You can't say Cyclones failed that game because we never got to even play the game. We are against a map hacker that has production. Like, we never even got to really play the game there. So we can't really say, like, that, because we never actually got into the strategy. The 2 games that I played it off stream, it actually worked extremely well. Like, extremely fucking well. And I played somebody that
enough minerals.
went muted as well off stream. But again, like, on stream versus a map hacker, of course, you know, the timings on everything, if you're even off a little bit against the map hacker, then
Not enough minerals.
you're gonna auto-lose. That's the difference between when you play a legitimate player and a hacker. You'll notice, against a hacker, it's always 100% correct decisions, and you can abruptly die versus a hacker, whereas against a legitimate player, they're not going to know, like, do you have turrets here, like, do you have this here, like,
Not enough.
they're not going to know for certain, like, there's going to be that little bit of doubt,
Not enough minerals.
whereas against a hacker, like, they know, like, oh, he 100% has 1 tank and 2 cyclones, so I'm going to commit to mutas because he has 2 banshees queued in production. Like, it's completely, it completely changes the whole game. Somebody, even if it's just stream cheating, somebody has the stream open and they see, like, oh, he did build turrets this game, so I'm going to commit hard to mutas, and it's like that decision then will snowball the whole game, and then you lose the game, and it's like, oh, well. That's why I'm saying like, I'm not even going to comment on game balance when we get matched against the barcode hacker. It's pointless. There's nothing I can really comment there because it's not a legitimate play. A legitimate player wouldn't be doing the same thing. Nobody's going to go 5 queen, 0 units into mass muta. People are going to, like, build lings, they're going to have less drones, like, it's just a world of difference between versus a cheater, or versus somebody that's on the stream and has the stream open. And then those 2 games I showed you guys at the start of the stream today,
Not enough minerals.
where you notice it's like, oh, well, how the fuck is Avilo playing so greedy in this game? It's like, oh, well, it's an off-stream game. The opponent has doubt on there's doubt as to what I'm doing, because I'm not, he can't just open the stream. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a completely different game, off-stream versus on-stream. The game, like, you run it, there's a massive cheating population on the game that just is degenerate. If you have any viewership on StarCraft, they just sit here and snipe your games all day long.
Big job, huh?
Add-on complete.
What's going on? SCV ready. What's it worth? SCV ready. Gas from above. That's all. And run!
Command center upgrade.
Can somebody ban this Fight Milk guy? Fight Milk, you're gonna get one more chance to like stay in my stream. Next one is a permaban. I don't care that you're a member. Like, being a member doesn't give you the right to sit here and... I've already given warnings about the MMR trolling on my stream. Like, it's up to... If you want to stay and be able to watch my stream on that account or whatever, that's up to you. But I've already given like 8,000 warnings about the MMR trolling. It's not an acceptable thing on my stream, guys. You're in the wrong stream.
Not enough energy.
Also, it's just factually incorrect, and you're misleading people when you say dumb shit like this.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
So, another metagamer.
Big job, huh?
Oh boy, another metagamer, or perhaps somebody on the stream again. I'm not sure.
SCV ready. SCV ready. In the rear. What's going on? Go ahead.
Not enough mineral. Not enough energy.
What I just did, guys, is not standard at all, but I double scanned because I know this guy is doing something
Not
weird
enough
since...
minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
I have to do that.
Ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I believe he's going muted.
Not enough
Like,
minerals.
obviously,
Additional supply depots.
I don't see
required.
what else. This is such a 2-base.
Additional supply depots.
He's like 2-base all-inning, basically.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, it looks like probably muted.
Additional supply depots. Base is under attack.
What? Okay, he's literally on the stream.
Base is under attack.
Raise some hell.
Loud and
Boy is here.
I was right about the muted. It's just that he, for some reason, built...
What's going on?
Unacceptable landing zone.
He, for some reason, built a, built 3 Ravagers.
power back.
Do not know why.
Ready for dust off.
In the
Mayday! Mayday! Receiving.
Not enough. Not enough.
big job, huh?
Liberation is ahead.
I can't build here.
Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here.
Not enough energy. Upgrade complete.
Will do, Command.
He finds they find everything. That's the crazy thing. They find everything in Fog of War.
Depots required.
They actually find everything.
Additional supply depots required.
On my way.
Go ahead. SCV ready. SCV ready.
I can't even do what I wanted to
Going on.
potentially show you guys. That like I can't even do what I wanted to show. Like
SCV ready. SCV
Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Word. Can't wait.
That is quite insane. Yo, the dog talk. Thank you, bro.
Keep on fighting the patch imbalance and hackers.
I will, buddy. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the re-membership.
Add-on complete.
Reporting for action.
Mineral field depleted.
We're actually gonna use this Hellbat to clear trade. And those of you wondering, Avilo, why are you not building cyclones right now? Because I'm not a moron. That's why, guys.
I hear you.
Mineral field depleted.
Talk to me.
I'm sure there's some people that are, why is he not building cyclones? Shouldn't he be building cyclones on the cyclone patch? Like, cyclones are a trap, fellas. Just so you know.
Research complete.
Cyclones are literally a trap. Do not fall for the trap. Do not fall for the trap that they've tried to set for you guys. They want to steal your MMR. I'm not even joking. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for the cyclone bait.
Center upgrade complete.
I kid you not. These Zergs are trying to steal your MMR. So just do not fall for it. It is an easy bait to fall for. Admittedly, it is an easy bait to fall for because you think like, oh, they reworked it. They reworked it. It's gonna be so good. And it sucks. So just don't fall for the cyclone bait.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Stay safe out there on the ladder, guys. Do not take the bait. Do not take the bait! I repeat! Do not take the cyclone bait!
Center upgrade complete.
It's a trap! It's up to you guys. You either believe me or you don't believe me. I'm always right about everything in StarCraft, so... If you don't want to believe me, that's on you. I can only be the messenger here and tell you that the cyclone is complete and utter trash, and if you build it, then that's on you. Some people are gonna believe me, some people are gonna be like, Avilo, it's not that trash! I saw one guy do it! It's not as trash as you say, Avilo!
Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
But is it really that trash, Avilo? Like, maybe you're not using it properly. Is it really that trash of a unit? Like, you haven't tested it thoroughly enough. There's gonna be people that are literally saying that, like...
Base is under attack.
Do not fall for it. Do not... Look how many cyclones I built this game, guys. Do you know how many I built? 0. Or, well, not 0. Okay, but like maybe like 1 or 2 at the start. Again, it's the cyclone is a Terran Reaper. It's not a real unit currently. They basically gutted the cyclone and pretend like, and then some dumb fuck Zerg streamers pretend like, oh yeah, it's good. It's like, no, it's not good. Stop lying to everybody, you morons.
Mineral field
Trust me, guys. You have to trust me. Believe in what I'm telling you. Do not, I repeat, do not get baited by these dumbass streamers or content creators. I mean, legitimately, I think most now are saying the same thing I'm saying. They realize that the cyclone is not actually that it's actually bad. Like, but it took like a couple days for people to actually like accept and acknowledge that.
Base is under attack.
Oh, come on.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Mineral field.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Unacceptable landing zone.
I'm in deep.
Add-on complete.
I'm in deep.
Unacceptable landing zone. Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead.
Command center upgrade complete.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Research complete.
reporting.
Really?
Mineral
He has
field
nothing, Mech. It is insane. What have they done this patch? These bitch ass dirt, like,
depleted.
this is every game now. Like, every game is a guy like, oh, he built Broodlords, and guess what? Broodlords are absurd right now.
Nuclear missile ready. Not enough.
It's
minerals.
absurd.
Ready to blunder.
He hasn't done anything the entire game. He built the wrong units. Legitimately, he built the wrong unit comp, and then he just built Broodlords.
Not enough minerals.
And like
Upgrade.
they specifically nerfed Terran. They literally nerfed Terran, and again, Hellbats are gonna have less viability against what you see there. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys?
Mineral field.
Let's make Broodlords super fast so you can't catch them ever.
Field depleted.
What are we doing?
Command center upgrade complete.
Four is here.
Easy.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Liberation is at hand.
Scanning battle.
Are you ready? Give up. Got something? What's going on?
Yes, sir.
Mineral field upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Attention.
I can't build here. Four is
Mineral field depleted.
Don't worry, guys.
We are at maximum supply.
I know how to take out these Zergs and kill them.
Mineral field depleted.
Don't you guys worry.
Unacceptable landing zone.
I know exactly what I'm doing here.
Ready.
Your forces are under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
Scanning battle.
Ghost reporting.
huh? I can't build here.
Nuclear missile ready.
Engineering at your disposal. Ready.
Liberation is at hand.
Mineral field depleted.
Right away. Scanning battle.
Yeah, make more Broodlords. You are just a genius, aren't you, pal?
Upgrade complete.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
We are just dealing. He has nothing
Standing.
to actually, but he's going to just morph them anyways because these people are so. They're actually so. He actually morphed them. I can't make that up. He actually morphed them.
Base is under attack. Vespine geyser exhausted.
Woo! Zero Cyclone gameplay! Screw the Cyclone! We did that with no Cyclones! Because they made the Cyclone so bad that you can't even build it! Easy peasy, guys. Dude, there's 112 of you here! What's up, fellas? Welcome to the stream. You want to see how to play the new patch? You want to see how to make it happen? You hear all these other streamers talking smack about me, saying this and that? Guess what? You're in the right place. You didn't drink the Kool-Aid. You did not. If you're here right now, you didn't drink the StarCraft Kool-Aid. You're like, well, let's go to Avilo's stream. Let's see what's he really doing. And you guys come to the stream and you're like, oh yeah, he complains about the game a little bit, but guess what? Everybody does. He's not a bad guy. All those other streamers lied to me. That's what you guys are saying to yourselves when people come to my stream. That's what's going on. More and more people are coming to my stream because they're like, what the hell? All these other streamers are bitch-ass liars. They're just lying to me about Avilo. He's just entertaining. He makes it happen. He plays mech. He's good at the game. Sure, Avilo complains about the game, but so does literally everybody does. Not a big deal. Easy peasy. That's why you guys are here, to see some sick mech gameplay. The Doc Toss, thank you, bro. Thank you for the 7-month re-membership. Keep on fighting the patch imbalance and hackers. Yes, exactly. Exactly, bro. That game, guys, do not take the cyclone bait. Do not take the cyclone bait. Don't take the... Guys, I'm telling you. You were playing the Team America theme song. I'm telling you guys. Don't take the cyclones are not good. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait, guys. Don't take the cyclone bait, fellas. They're about as useful as Swarm is. It's a trap unit.
In the rear.
It is a trap unit.
SCV ready. Bad news.
But yeah, everybody, thank you guys for being here. There's a lot of there's a lot of people here.
SCV ready.
Honestly, I wish they would just put the old. Just revert the cyclone change. Honestly, I don't see what it adds to the game.
What's going on?
Either that or don't revert it. But I mean, it has potential. The thing is, it's so untested. The thing that they need to do. First, yo, Avilosoamaze, thank you, bro.
Cree, Ultralisk, Super Battery and Warpin need to be removed / nerfed to fix this cancer game.
In the rear.
I agree. I can't disagree with that. Thank you, bro, for the $3. Thank you. I completely agree. Like, what I was saying about the Cyclone change, they need to... Maybe... Cyclones need slightly more health. They need to have, like, a... They have to have... Like, they just don't have enough health to be relevant. If they had maybe 120, 125 health, 130 health, maybe not 130. 130 might be too much. But if they had at least maybe, like, 125... Then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But right now the unit just provides 0 value compared... What the...
Ah, you scared me.
It doesn't provide value compared to other stuff.
Bad news. Go ahead.
And yeah, Aviamara donated saying the Super Battery, Ultra, and Warpin.
Command center upgrade.
I mean, they keep over buffing Zerg. That's the problem when you have people that are massively biased. Like, I'm sure the balance people that, like, it's just people that are just pros, basically. And they're massively biased for their races, which all happen to be Zerg, apparently.
SCV ready.
If Cyclones, if they had slightly... I don't know why they nerfed the health on it, because initially it had like 120 health.
Not enough minerals.
Initially.
Yep.
And then they changed it for some reason. I think 120... To be honest, I think 125 is what's necessary.
Got a hole. Don't leave me hanging.
Big job.
Time for wasting.
What's going on? About to get heavy.
They need like 125 health, man. It's just
Go. Cyclone
crazy.
ready for action. SCV ready.
Don't leave me hanging. Oh, it's off.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, Dr. Boogaloo or Boogaloo. Sorry, not Dr. Boogaloo. But like it doesn't serve a purpose in the game now because it was supposed to be able to kite. The whole point of it was you would be able to kite units. That was the whole point of the Cyclone.
Unacceptable landing zone.
The whole point of the unit was you could kite a unit from long range, so you would get value out of it. Like you would get massive value. Now you can't really do that. It doesn't really kite, at least not in the same manner.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
I can't build here. Go, go, go.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Receiving.
Additional supply depots required.
Even Euthermal said cyclones. Well, you know when Avilo and Euthermal are agreeing on something, you probably fuck something up. Let's just be honest.
Additional supply depots required.
If other players are actually agreeing with what I'm saying, maybe they have brains. First of all, maybe their Avilo derangement syndrome has left them, and they've actually started using their critical thinking skills.
Complete.
Inbound. No problem.
Additional supply depots required.
Also, why does this guy?
Not enough minerals.
He was doing Reapers.
Fine. Right. Weapons hot. I got this.
Ready. This better be good.
Roger that. That's fine. Yeah? Right. Roger that. Inbound.
That's annoying.
Ready to go.
They got good damage done though.
I got my ears on.
You gonna give me orders? Go ahead.
Don't leave me hanging.
Go ahead. What? You got coordinates waiting, huh? I'm going.
Command center upgrade complete. Unacceptable landing zone.
Big job.
Mayday! Mayday!
Really?
Fine.
What? Like he just thought I was gonna make another?
Not enough.
I mean, I guess so. Like, in fact, he didn't even jump into my base with Reapers. So lame.
Gangway. Coming. SCV ready.
He went 3 racks, and then did nothing with his 3 racks because again, all my opponents are just literally psychics. Apparently. Also, did I not veto this? How am I playing this map when I vetoed it? Can somebody offer me an explanation? How am I playing this map? I vetoed it.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
Inbound. No problem.
I vetoed this map.
Yeah?
Did I not veto this map? How am I playing on the map when I vetoed it?
Not enough energy.
Oh! Okay. You're right. I vetoed it on my other account, you're right.
Add-on complete.
Okay, you're right.
Mayday! Mayday! I got my ears on.
He literally chased my Banshee all the way to the corner of the map. Psychopaths.
Not enough energy.
Actual psychos.
Not enough minerals.
North American psychopaths.
Additional supply depots required. Additional. Not enough minerals.
Somebody remind me after this game, please, for me to veto this garbage.
Not enough.
This map is a perma veto, just in case people are wondering. Like, this map is a map from last season where you're gonna, like, your route. Look at my route. I can't even. There's nothing. I have to guess where his army is the entire game.
Not enough minerals.
It's like that game from yesterday that I played on this, and I told you guys immediately after the game. I'm like, I have to veto this shit. Like, refuse to play on these stupid base trade maps where you just never engage the whole game.
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient.
Because that is what is going to happen. Like, I'm not messing around. Like, look at this. I'm not messing around. I'm gonna build like 8 turrets around my base.
Mineral field
Maps are
depleted.
such dumb base trade maps.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to go.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's going on? Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV
minerals. Not enough energy.
Yeah. SCV ready.
Combat. Engineer.
SCV ready.
And there it is, the good old pop out of fog of war. Let's get lucky. Let's get lucky, guys. We're gonna get lucky. We're gonna pop out of fog of war, guys. Let's try and get lucky, fellas.
Under attack.
He's what? Scans on Unsiege. What are we doing? Why? What purpose are we doing this for? You really want to take out my gas geyser that bad, bro?
I can't build here. What's that? I can't build here.
Liberation is a
I kid you not. Look, I'm gonna do this. I kid you not. Look at that.
In the rear with the
That seems so dumb, but I'm gonna do it.
Mineral field.
ready to plunder.
This is how confident I am that I'm better at every single person that plays this game in the late game.
Complete.
I know that if I reach 200 supply, there's no player on NA, Korea, Europe. I know that everybody has trouble against me because they don't know how to play. They don't know how to micro. That's the beauty of having played Brood War, guys. You actually know how to micro your units.
Bad news.
Oh, you almost messed it up.
Ready to plunder. Help here.
Run away, bro?
Base is under attack.
Ready to plunder.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
You ready? Ready to roll out. Ready to plunder.
State your request. Commander.
Upgrade complete.
Ready to plunder.
Command center upgrade.
Ready to go. I can't build here. Bandit.
No, once I get a sensor tower in the center of the map,
Ready to plunder.
Not enough energy.
I have to sacrifice a Viking because my opponent is playing hide and go seek
Fighter.
instead of StarCraft 2.
Command center upgrade.
Ready to plunder.
Oh yes, the good old hide and seek gameplay. You ever gonna fight, buddy?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough upgrade.
Ready to plunder. In the rear with the
You gonna engage? Gonna hide your army in the corner?
bandit.
need something.
Don't have a sensor tower here.
Ready to plunder.
Oh, you're just gonna run away? Gonna turn around?
Upgrade complete.
Yep, turn around, bitch! You can't do anything!
Mineral field depleted.
You just turn around. You cannot do anything. Keep trying to base trade me.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Incoming orders.
Mineral field depleted.
Who's on the run now, buddy? Oops, I could have killed his Marines.
Not enough energy.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
And there we go again. Hide and go seek craft 2. Legacy of the hide and go seek.
Command center upgrade complete.
Play hide and go seek! We're playing StarCraft today! Woo! Okay, we have to veto that map. That map sucks. That is actually, that map is so much like last season's maps where you just run away the whole time. You just run away the whole time, guys. You just hide your army, and then just threaten to base trade for 20 minutes straight and just don't interact with the opponent. And like, from my perspective, I just have to be perfect with my unit movement. I have to track his army like a hunter tracking, you know, like the deer in the woods, and be like, and just make sure that, like, if I can't lose track of where his army is. If I lose track a single time, then he just base trades, like, he just pops out of Fog of War, kills the base, and then he'll run away again, and then play more hide and go seek. So yeah, that was pretty good, pretty solid game. Guys, we have 30 likes on the stream right now. We have 100 people watching. Guys, if you are here right now, even if you're here just for a split second and you're gonna leave, make sure you click the like button on my stream right now, guys. Click the like button. We're at 30 likes. We have 90 people here. Make sure you click the like button. It's still at 30, guys. Where are the likes, fellas? We're at 32 likes. Thank you, guys. You guys are buffing my stream into the algorithm. You guys are giving me. You're giving me a buff. Oh, shit! I don't have map vetoes. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Whoops. Almost forgot to veto these. And then Hecate, I think? Did I have this map vetoed? I forget if I had this vetoed or not. Alright, I think these are the vetoes I had. I can't remember. I know I just vetoed Hecate. I think I had this map vetoed. Maybe I didn't have Solaris vetoed. If anybody knows, let me know. Oh, maybe oh no, I had that in, and I think I had this vetoed. No, I had that in that pool. I think it was that. I'm pretty sure. Will I be back on Twitch soon? Don't know. I've appealed for 3 to 4 years straight. I sent another appeal, and I don't think I got a response. Although the Twitch CEO has said that they're going to start being open to supposedly unbanning some permaban streamers, but was that just a PR move? Because I have not been on Twitch since 2009, like March of 2019, I think. So maybe that was maybe they're not doing jack shit. It's just a PR move, probably.
Big job. SCV ready.
TVT again.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
I don't think I played a TVT on this map. I think this is the first TVT I played on this map, guys. Since we have so many people here right now, I'll actually do like a mech build for you. Like, I'll show you a mech TVT build that you can do, like an actual, like it is like a full mech build. You don't even really build. I won't even really build reactor marines this game. Oh, okay, forget it. Never mind. We're.
Will do. Yeah. SCV
Okay, actually, I might be able to do a mech build here. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, guys, even if you're just lurking, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining the stream today.
What's going on? Go ahead.
Command center upgrade complete.
Man the rear. Ah! Man the rear. The has arrived. SCV ready. Yes. Go ahead. Got something from you.
Our SC not enough
Oh,
minerals.
my SCV almost got his SCV.
SCV ready. Yo.
Like I said, this is basically going to be a full-on mech. This is a build I've been doing, and it seems pretty good.
Bad news.
It's basically, it's a slightly, last patch I was doing 2 factory cyclone.
Add-on complete.
This is still 2 factories, but it's a different 2 factories. Of course,
Yes, sir. What's going on?
of course, because they always know. They're always right, 100% of the time, on where to send their units,
Not enough minerals.
every single time. So he just avoids my Reaper and jumps up. Because these guys are never wrong. And the NA server, they're never wrong on where to send their starting Reaper.
Not enough minerals. Command center
SCV ready.
add-on.
Optics online. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
On the way. Oh, that's all? Fair enough. Done. Agreed. SCV ready. Systems go. SCV ready. I'm going. SCV ready.
Not enough.
So I don't know what other people are doing in terms of mech openers.
Fueled up, ready to go.
But this is what I've been doing
SCV ready.
for just opening like straight mech basically.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
I don't know what I don't know what he's going to be doing, if he's also going mech or not.
SCV ready.
Throw a scan here.
Systems go.
Looks like
Ready for action.
probably bio.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
I'll send these to my main.
Not enough minerals.
Give us your best shot. In the rear. Big job.
Not enough energy.
See if I can find his medevac in fog of war.
Ah, you scared me. Got a target in mind.
Send these around. Just hope we can find it.
Not enough energy.
Cyclone receiving. Show. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
What's up?
Did I get an eBay? I don't believe that I did. Should probably build it as part of the wall, but it's
Not
okay.
upgrade.
SCV ready. Yo, what's going on? Huh? Ready to raise some hell. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here. Go ahead. I can't build here.
Not enough minerals.
Channel's clear, boss. Ready to raise some hell.
Add not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Ah! SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Here we go. SCV.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Lock button up. Let's set someone. I hear you.
Taking up or dropping off.
Huh?
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
Now what?
Add
SCV ready. Ready to
insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready for pickup.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh boy, supply blocks are real.
Where's the...
speak up. I can't build here.
Waiting on you.
In the rear.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Let's go.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Ready to roll out. Light it up.
Ready.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough. Upgrade complete.
Yeah. Got a target. What's going on?
Not enough.
SCV.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Talk to me. Can't wait. Ready to raise some hell. Done. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here.
Not enough energy.
Yeah. What's that? In the rear with the gear. Ready to plunder. Are you? Go ahead. Let's set someone. I can't build here. Ready to raise some hell. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Fused up, ready to go. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
I'm going in.
Not enough energy.
Ready to roll out.
Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete. Not enough. Base is under attack. Research complete.
Ready to blunder. I'm in a heap of trouble. Get some.
Base is under attack. Insufficient command center upgrade complete.
He left so many units back. It's actually insane.
Got no bait. Ready to blunder.
State your request.
Additional supply depots required.
Daylight's burning. Huh?
Upgrade.
Can't hold them alone. Ready to blunder.
Not enough. Base is under attack.
Ready to raise some hell.
Research complete.
How did you know?
Insufficient.
Give us your best shot.
Moving into position.
State your request.
Transformations.
Scanning the battlefield condition. Understood. Engineer. State your ready.
Attention. Full speed.
Ready to blunder.
Insufficient Vespine.
Ready to blunder. Huh? I can't feel.
Not enough energy.
What's our... Need something? Hello? Go ahead. What's our target?
Additional insufficient.
We running? We running away? We running away?
Scanning the battle.
Incoming orders.
We running? We just running? That the plan here? Yeah, we're just running away. We're running away, aren't we? Here we go. We're running away, running away, running away, running away, running away.
Are under attack.
Running away in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. Oh, we're running. We're gonna pop out a fog of war, try and get lucky. Hope you have 18 sensor towers and a scam on your army 24/7. We're running, we're running, we're running.
Vespine gas.
Give us...
Awaiting. Scanning battlefield combat.
Go ahead.
He doesn't know. Oh, he somehow knows that he sieges on scan. Interesting.
Not enough energy.
Got the extra firepower. I'm in a heap of trouble.
It's interesting how that works. He keeps scanning on siege mode. Interesting.
Complete.
Over and over again. So I'm probably gonna lose this base now. Get wrecked, buddy. Outplayed, out mind game, out strategized, out everything. What now, buddy? You didn't even kill the you didn't finish the planetary. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when I cross the map and kill you? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Not enough minerals.
What are you going to do when I cross the map and kill you? Whew! Got him. Perfect defense. Absolutely perfect defense. We got him, guys. Making it happen, fellas. Imagine a map pool where the rally points actually, where your rally point actually is not out in the middle of nowhere. Imagine that. Imagine, can you imagine that for a second, guys? Can you imagine a map where your rally is not in the middle of the just like your rally point is just in the center of the map for no reason? Like, I think we're gonna gain a lot of MMR this season on both of my accounts, especially if I play off stream. If I play off stream at all, out mouse clicked, out Wi-Fi'd, out. I just want to point something out, like, because I have tried. Yesterday, we did try and focus on vetoing the maps that were bad. And I'm not going to stream too much longer right now, by the way, guys, I don't think. But, like, I just want to point this out. Like, do you guys see how your rally point is right here? And how you can block this off, and then your third is right here? So, your rally point and your third are in almost in similar spots. It's still a little... It's not as difficult as last season. This is maybe a little bit more difficult than the season before last season, but this is manageable. Like, yes, you're gonna have to wall this off. You're gonna have to depot wall this off or whatever, or build a planetary. But like, and you're gonna have to wall this off too, of course. But your rally point is here. Your third base is here. Last season, I kid you not, guys. Last season, your rally point was like out here. Like your rally, they're just like here. Your rally point is like over here, guys, and your third base is over here, by the way. So, like, how are you supposed to defend your rally point when it's out in the middle of nowhere? Crazy. I just wanted to point that out. That I am enjoying the fact that these maps don't suck ball. These maps are much better than last season maps. I am enjoying that, guys. It's way better than last season. Was so questionable what they did to the map pool. That was the most questionable map pool in the history of the game. I would say in the history of StarCraft 2, that is the most questionable maps that I have ever seen introduced to the game, where all 7 maps were just base trading. Guys, are you real people, or are you all typing the same thing in chat?
I can't build here. Let's go. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Bad news.
Corey was up, man, and Lucas was up. Oops. Scout for proxy, just in case. It's the NA ladder.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Bad. Huh? SCV ready. What's going on? Woo-hoo! Over
He did go double gas.
SCV ready. We hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, he locked me in.
What's going on?
You know what build I haven't done yet?
Huh?
Funnily enough, guys, on this patch, I haven't done my high ground,
Command center
the high ground
complete.
expansion build.
I can't build
Oops,
here.
I wanted to block that from building.
SCV ready. In the rear.
Not enough.
Oh, the other thing I think is really nice about these maps,
SCV
I don't know if you guys have noticed, these maps have so much more space on them to like build buildings and command centers and things.
Not
I don't know if you guys have realized that.
Not enough minerals.
Like there's actually so much more space to build, like, or, you know, mass orbitals late game. That's another thing that people don't always think about, but it's kind of a big deal.
SCV ready. What's that? SCV ready.
Don't leave me hanging.
In the rear with the gear.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Go ahead. In the rear with the
I wonder what this guy is doing. He hasn't shown anything. He hasn't even shown a Reaper
ready.
yet, which is
What's going on?
very strange.
Huh?
Command center upgrade unacceptable.
SCV ready. Systems go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big job. SCV ready. Yes, sir. In the rear.
Don't leave me hanging. Then leave.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
We're on.
Just say the word.
Ready to roll out. Optics online. Let's feel something.
Okay, so he's just doing, of course, a stupid ass all-in. Whoa, never saw that one coming.
Gotta be good.
Dumbest all-in ever. Like,
Show me who you wanted.
he literally brought a tank in a medevac. Like, he's that stupid.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Need some optics online. Let's go.
What are we... Dude, what is this? What is this? Just literally stream cheaters. What are we doing? Why does he have What a massive fucking all-in.
Center upgrade complete.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Not enough.
This is not even a build that he's doing. How dumb is that? I had my tank, I hold this so easily. If I have my tank in the other spot, I just hold his build. So bad. What is, dude? This guy is so bad and dumb.
Our SCVs are under attack.
He's actually so bad and dumb. Like,
Is under attack.
what a dumbass all-in. So, I play against a piece of shit that is literally sitting on the stream. Oh, and I can't kite these anymore with this build. What a dumb build, dude. Holy shit, that guy was bad. I'm gonna play another one. Why would you ever do that? You know that Dude, that is the most insane luck I have ever seen. That is the most insane luck I have ever seen. He doesn't even scout my base with the Reaper. He has no idea what I have. And he brings a tank and a medevac to all-in me. And it's like, I have my tank on the cliff. He has not even scouted me with anything. Oh, totally not stream cheating, guys. We're totally not stream cheating. He didn't even try and scout my main. He scouted nothing that game. He had no vision of anything. Just literally a cheater or map hacker again. That's why those games look so fucking weird. He has a set of units that can't kill my set of units unless he map hacks and cheats. Because it's like, oh, well,
Big job, huh?
he has a medevac and he decides to bring a tank and drop it at my natural just out of range of my tank, which he doesn't know is there.
Bad news?
It's completely fucking absurd. Holy shit.
A
Imagine being that bad that you do an all-in build. I just don't even. Like, that's not what the build he did. That's not even a bit. That loses to my build. That loses to basically every build in the game. The build he did loses to basically everything that you can do. Just complete trash players. The only way you can win a game like that is he somehow knows that I have a tank siege and he drops it at my natural. Like that's literally the only way that could even work. But somehow, some way, with his first medevac, guys, he just knows where my tank is. He hasn't scouted me. He has not sent a Reaper across the map. Nothing. But he just knows that I went tank first out of my factory. We have another cheater here, as you can see. That is, it's just absurd, man. It's just fucking absurd. The cheaters on this game. Absurd cheaters. And the funny thing is, that's some low MMR shitter that like just miraculous. How do you know I have a tank there, bro? You didn't scout.
Not enough
There's literally no way he can know that I have a tank there without. How do you know? How do you not? He didn't even scout my ramp. He doesn't know if I went reactor. He has just no clue on what my opening build was. Yet he just is hard countering it. How?
Not enough minerals.
How, guys? Somebody explain it to me.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, massive cheating.
Not enough minerals.
Knockback is a real thing on SC2, guys, and you literally just witnessed it. Because again, that guy never never scouted, like, but he's playing definitively as if he knows, like, oh, and we have another hacker. He sent his units back to kill a factory he doesn't know exists, rather than try and harass me with the Reapers. That's swell. That's well. He doesn't know. He has no idea there's a fact. Guys, he just knows somehow. Isn't that strange?
Not enough minerals.
Isn't it strange how these players make decisions
Unacceptable landing.
on NA with zero scouting information? Zero, none. They're just savants. They're better than every Korean pro gamer to play the game.
Believe it.
Ready to roll out. SCV ready. Speak up. Show me.
Go on.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Time to wait.
Go ahead.
Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
He just knows that I have a barracks here? Like,
Love.
what?
SCV ready. Ready to roll in.
Not enough energy.
Let's roll.
But how?
In the rear with the gear. Big job.
Don't leave me hanging.
SCV ready.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa. No, there's no way. There's no fucking way, you piece of motherfucking shit. There's actually no way.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
There's literally no way. Like, what a piece of motherfucking shit.
Complete.
Why? The map hack is real today.
Not enough.
Something in the way. What's our target?
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
What are we doing?
Not enough minerals.
I'm just gonna cross the map, I guess. Like, this guy is horrible.
In the rear. I can't build here.
Dog shit players, man.
Speak up.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ah! You scared me. SCV ready. Give us your best shot. What's our target? What's that? What's our target? SCV ready.
Not enough.
This is one of the dumbest games I've ever played. Like, I've played in a while. Because my opponent went Cloak Banshee in TVT after doing a failed proxy, and then he, like... It's like, what are you doing,
In the
man?
rear with the SCV ready.
Really, really stupid game.
Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Need something. Let's go.
Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What a stupid game.
Give 'em. Lay it on. Got it. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
We're gonna be a little bit out of whack here in terms of our eco because of the dumbass opening that we played against here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Very strange.
SCV ready.
Add on. Not enough. Not enough energy.
Go ahead.
Mineral field completed. Not enough.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing in this game? What are we doing in this game, bro? How did you even get into this game? What?
Add on. Complete.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
How does he find that?
SCV ready.
What?
Huh? Big job.
Map pack on NA, map pack on NA, map pack on North America. We are map packers, we are map packers on North America.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? Go ahead. Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Of course, guys. Cool, dude.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Insufficient Vespine gas.
It's online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Where'd your units go? What are we doing? Really? You have no vision on anything. Huh. You just pop out from the other side. That is amazing, isn't it?
It's online. Let's go.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for pickup? Inbound.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
He somehow brought units back for that.
What's going on? In the rear.
He knows where everything is on the map. Amazing.
Upgrade complete.
Light it up. I'm in a heap of trouble.
So he is ghosting my units again. Somehow.
Ready
I do not know how.
Not enough minerals.
But he is indeed ghosting them again. He has no idea that I have units here or there.
Here's your stop.
How does he know my units are? There's no scan. How do you know that my units are here? How does he know that they're there? He didn't scan anything.
I can't build here.
How does he know that they're there? Someone please tell me. How does he know my units are there? With no scan, no nothing.
It's online. Let's go kill something.
Big job. Something.
Taking some fire here.
What's our
Command center.
He scans on siege mode, of course.
Talk to me.
Enemy contact.
He once again is ghosting my army. He just knows.
Systems go.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Our SC2 is under attack. Mineral field
How do you know where my army is, bro?
add-on complete.
He just knows again.
Mineral field depleted.
He's
SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Command center upgrade.
Fueled up, ready to go.
he's going to kill this.
Mineral
Fucking
field.
idiot.
Something in the way.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field.
Optics online.
Mineral field. Command center upgrade.
Enemy contact.
Taking effort. Drop it off.
Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete. Vespine geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted.
Why are cyclones that bad? Can somebody please explain that one to me?
Talk to me.
This ought to be good.
Base is under attack.
Ready.
Base is under attack.
I'm literally playing against a Mongol that like has map hack. So many things this game don't make any fucking sense on what he's done, because he's done it with no vision on anything in the map. You guys see what I mean? Like,
our SCVs are under attack.
that's been the whole game too. Like,
Our SCVs are under attack.
Bye-bye. Now what?
Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable landing zone.
it's so weird when you play somebody and you can tell that they're map hacking, and the game is like the weirdest shit ever.
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Weird, like, there are so many moves I can say during this game, and obviously I'm trying a very unorthodox style, but there's so many times this game where
Base is under
there is
attack.
shit that he does. Like, look, I unsiege these tanks. He doesn't know that they're unsieged. He shouldn't know that, but he just instantly jumps on it. So weird.
Mineral field depleted.
You see what I mean, guys?
SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
He just knows that I unsiege them again.
Mineral field depleted.
Some trash-ass player. And he knows that I pick these up, of course. Trash player. Like, just from start to finish, this game is so weird because of the map hack. Like, that is so weird that, like, we get build order countered at the start of the game. We get build order countered, and then he doesn't send Reapers in. Fucking cheaters, man. It's just, I should have won that 100%, obviously. Just literal hackers on the NA ladder. Like, Jesus Christ, man. He literally built 3 to 4 Cloak Banshees one at a time when he had... Dude, he has no... Why would you do that against Cyclones? Like, that's just so dumb. And then you notice there a couple times in Fog of War, he scans whenever a tank is like going into siege mode. Like, that happened like 20 times that game. Literal cheater. You know, he actually sieged before walking up the ramp with no vision as well. That's like this ramp here, guys. I don't know if you noticed that. He was about to walk up the ramp blind. I siege. Suddenly he stops and sieges all of his units. Like, it's shit like that in a game that could mean the difference between winning and losing the game right there. And it's like, oh, he just has complete vision of everything, doesn't he?
Not enough mineral.
And then, when I siege, then he sends everything around. It's like, oh, how do you know that my units are still here, or that they're unsieged or not? Like, it's just completely absurd. The power of map hack on StarCraft. The power of hacks, guys. Your opponent can see everything on the map. Just knows where literally everything is.
Minerals.
I just wanted to try that. I have made that work one time, but I didn't get to... Unfortunately, I didn't get to do what I didn't get to show you guys what I wanted to show you because the opening part of the game was so completely... We get a guy that map hacks and scans where every single tank is on the map. And then tries to, like... He just like all of that opening part of the game last game is map hack. Like that can only be down to map hack.
Base is under attack. SCVs.
So I didn't even really get to show you guys what I wanted to demonstrate or show you. Because the style I did, actually, I've won with that a couple of games. It's actually really good. But obviously, if you're playing a degenerate map hack arena that for some reason in the opener just mysteriously blind counters everything, of course it's not going to work out the same way.
I can't build here. Big job, huh?
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete.
Bad news?
So frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, you can tell when you play somebody and they hack because they'll just... It's a 4.4K shitter, but he can see the whole map. Like, he just has complete vision of the entire map. He can just see everything on the map. So disgusting. Also, we are being cheesed by somebody. I forgot to mention that.
Go ahead.
Base is under attack.
There's something in the way. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Bro.
Rear with
What?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
He has 2 zealots.
Yes, sir.
Guys, there are 2 zealots attacking my ramp right now.
Kill something.
Let's go.
Comms open.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Gun it.
It's go time. Just don't leave me hang high. Wait, go on.
Show me who you want to die. Channel's clear, boss. Cyclone en route.
In. Go ahead. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
He is actually still all winning.
Additional supply depots required.
Roger.
Additional supply depots required.
I probably need to get a starport because, like, he's still doing some stupid all-in. It's
What's going on?
just a matter of which one is it? Which all-in is it?
Job, huh? SCV ready.
The hard part, figuring that out.
Time's a waste. Don't leave me hanging.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Unacceptable landing zone.
Just
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
go.
SCV ready.
Nothing else.
So you will.
Channel's clear.
Time's a waste. Got it.
SCV ready. Gotcha.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. What's going on?
We just have to literally shut down every cheese that this guy is doing.
Let's go kill something.
Not enough minerals.
So we just have to shut down every single one.
Not enough minerals.
Liberation.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Which is a shame because we just don't get a real game, of course.
Yes, sir.
In the rear with the gear.
Our SCV unacceptable landing zone.
I do not understand. Does he not have anything?
Base is under attack.
You got coordinates or what?
SCV ready.
He has blank.
Moving into business car. I get ya. Got a target in.
Oops. I'm so bad at I can't believe I did that. You know what? You know what, guys? Like, this guy is so bad. Like, I'm actually gonna go bio. I'm not even joking. Like, He's so bad. I'm gonna go bio. I don't usually say that, but it's like he's so bad that I'm gonna play bio. Like this is gonna be a rare bio game for me, but oh shit.
How can we help? Initiating.
Not enough minerals.
We have you on screen.
Show me this ought to be good.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
All hands to battle stations. We're returning fire.
Not enough minerals.
We're going bio, guys. First bio game on the new patch.
Bad news.
Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Queued up, ready to go.
That's a lot of stalkers, buddy.
Add-on complete.
It would be a shame if I didn't play Mech this game and instead just played it straight up bio and ran you over.
Not enough minerals.
That would be a shame, wouldn't it, guys?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Upgrade. Not enough.
This better be good.
Oh, really?
Our SCVs are under attack.
What?
Been waiting on you.
What are we doing?
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready.
He literally ran a DT in.
Ready.
Bro.
What's going on? I can't build here.
Unacceptable land. Additional supply depots required.
Why does he have DTs? I am so why does my opponent have DTs after... Oh, that's right. It's because all these idiots do is cheese every game, all game.
Not enough.
He went from one cheese into another, into another, into another, like...
Not enough.
Crazy.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Not enough.
This better be good. SCV ready. Orders.
What? I play bio, I play bio, I have skill, I play bio, I play bio, I play bio, I have skill, I play bio. Bio, 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 I have skill, look at me, hee hee hee, hee hee hee, I have skill, I play bio.
SCV ready.
Mineral field.
They move, they move, they move. Look at me, guys.
Go ahead.
Not enough.
We could use some help here. Go, go, go. This better
Talk to me.
Not.
SCV ready.
I have a lot of SPS.
We read you. As you said.
field depleted. Additional upgrade. Our SCVs are under attack.
I have still, look at me, A move, A move, A move, A move, I'm a pro gamer! I'm a professional gamer, guys, I did it! Do you guys see what I did there? I've become an actual professional gamer, and I want to let you guys know. This is what happened. We're gonna play this, of course, for you guys on stream.
5 barracks and 1 reacted starport. He was ready for South Korea, the gamer Mecca, and with the 7 maps, all tailor-made, so a moron could play bio, he was now a professional gamer.
Field depleted.
He made 5 barracks and 1 reacted starport.
Well, what do you know, guys?
He was ready for South
Well,
Korea,
what do you know?
the gamer Mecca, and with the 7 maps, all tailor-made, so a moron could play bio, he was now a professional gamer. He made 5 barracks and 1 reacted starport.
I probably could play
was
more
ready
bio in this patch.
For South Korea.
I don't really see a need to, though, because Mech is so much more fun. But yeah, hey, at least guys, at least this season, at least the maps have the maps this season are a lot better than last season. At least there's that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. I'll probably get on later and do a mega late night stream. I appreciate the viewership. There's a lot of you on stream today. If you have not clicked like on my stream, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you do so, guys. Yeah. Daniel asked, will you change the Cyclone for the Goliath for TVP? Kind of. I don't know if you saw that game. It has potential, but the thing is, I think it needs a little bit more health, honestly. This version of the Cyclone doesn't have enough health to actually stay in a fight. And which, that was okay before. It was okay that the Cyclone had no health before. The problem is, they removed all of the range from the lock-on. Lock-on no longer has 15 range. So now that they decided arbitrarily that they're going to make the Cyclone only have like this low range, it needs to be compensated, because the reason Cyclones had survivability previously was because you would lock on and then you would kite back and then you would kill units, and that's how the unit worked. You would pick off units over and over and over again and get value out of the Cyclones. And if you ever overcommitted or made a bad decision, the opponent would jump on your Cyclones and kill them all, because they don't have... Last patch, they were fragile last patch too. But it was playable because once you locked on, you could kite back, and you had some Hellions to tank as well. The problem with this patch is... The problem with what they did to the Cyclone is... they removed the lock-on range, they removed the lock-on damage, so the Cyclones... Previously, if a Cyclone that was upgraded locked onto a Roach or a tank or any unit, if you locked onto it, it would kill that unit. That unit was basically almost guaranteed to die. But now, your Cyclone has to walk into range of the opponent's army to lock on, which makes no sense, because the unit doesn't have the health to do that. Cyclones don't have the health to walk into the other person's units. Against anybody decent on this game, the Cyclone is not a problem, because they will just hard engage your Cyclones and then the Cyclones will die. They won't even really trade. So maybe they need to increase the lock-on range, maybe they need to increase the health of the Cyclone. There has to be some compensation, because previously the lock-on range is what gave the Cyclone that survivability. And also, there's no compensation. The lock-on doesn't kill units anymore. It just hits them, it just pew-pews them a little bit. It doesn't actually, whenever you lock on a unit, it never kills the unit. The unit almost always, the unit just gets away. And then the lock-on is broken, and sure, okay, you can re-lock on immediately, but the fact that the unit got away, it's just, I don't know. It's not a good unit right now. You're better off building only a couple early game. You shouldn't really build too many. And if you do build more than like 8 cyclones, you are basically locked. You just have to keep building them. You're just almost locked into. You just at least against Zerg and like Terran, if you start building them, then you have to kind of keep building them because you don't have. There's no scale. The unit doesn't. The unit has no scaling. It's not like if you build a bunch of siege tanks, you're getting more and more splash damage and like area of effect damage as you get your tank count up. When you build your cyclone count up, you're not getting any extra. The unit has no hyperscaling like a siege tank does. Or like, let's say, like a Colossus. Like, once you have like 4 to 5 Colossus, you can kite almost like an infinite number of units. It just becomes this late game powerhouse. Same thing for what's it called? Like carriers. Once you have a lot of them, then things start to die instantly to the point where if the opponent doesn't have like the minimum amount of DPS to just engage the carriers and trade, then the carriers just win every single time. So like, yeah, that's the only problem with the unit. It does, like, I think if they're not gonna revert the Cyclone, there needs to be some compensation to the Cyclone. There needs to be some type of compensation where either it gets more survivability straight up from having more health so that you can actually fight with it a little more, or there has to be compensation in that they give back some of the lock-on range so that the survivability is then the survivability is equivalent to the player microing it, because then, okay, it's slightly longer range, you can micro it. I don't know. It's tough. Honestly, to be honest, guys, the guys that made these changes, like, they're not game design. They're not game designers, guys. That's the thing. They're not game designers, and they're not really unbiased. Like, so the community, the players that are on whatever balance council or helping Blizzard, they haven't really been too communicative or transparent about, like, well, the community basically said no. Like, the entire StarCraft 2 community said, like, we don't want this patch. And it seems like there was almost no testing, and they just, again, from outside appearances, this is the sentiment of, like, I think a lot of people in the community, it feels like they didn't listen, that nobody liked what they did to doing the Cyclone change. It wasn't really they didn't really need to change it. Like, it's okay, like, there needed to be more thought in this because they gutted the unit. And also, the problem is, when are we going to get the next patch? That's the thing. If they leave the Cyclone in its current, like, shoddy state, when is the next patch going to hit that will adjust that? Is it going to be in, like, a week? Is it going to be, like, a hotfix to the unit? Like, what's going to happen? Like, or do we just... Now we're just stuck with crappy Cyclones for the rest of the time we play the game. Like, you noticed today, I played that one TVZ game, guys, and I built, like... I think I built, like, maybe 1 or 2 Cyclones. I built, I think, maybe 1 Cyclone to kill Overlords at the start of the game, and then I built 0 Cyclones the rest of the game. Because it's trash. It's just trash, man. They over-nerfed it. In the attempts to redesign it, I think that they massively... The unit just is in an over-nerfed state. Whatever you want to say about design-wise or balance-wise, in this case, the design has affected the balance of the unit, where the unit is just not a good unit anymore. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'll keep experimenting with it. I'll keep messing around with it, but for the most part, guys, I think that when I play mech games, I'm going to try and invest most of my Vespian gas towards Banshees, Vikings, Ravens, and obviously, you know, siege tank, Hellion, Widowmine on the ground. And I'm going to do my best to try not to it seems like the common theme the last 3 days, if you overinvest into Cyclones, then you just die. Like, the opponent, like, just suddenly, they have survived the initial threat of the Cyclones, which honestly is not even that difficult. And then you just don't have the unit like a Hellbat has. I kid you not, guys. A Hellbat has more health than a Cyclone does. That seems a little bit strange, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem a little strange that a Hellbat and a Marauder have more health than like a unit that's supposed to be like a? They almost try to turn it into like a pseudo Goliath in a way, and yet a Marauder has more health and can be healed and can stim, and a Hellbat has like 135 health if I remember. A Cyclone has 110. It needs like 120 to 125. There's something, you know what? Like the changes they did might not even be that bad per se, but it's off a little bit. There's something off about it that makes it feel completely trash. Like, so yeah. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about the patch. I'm pretty happy that these maps are really fun. The maps seem a lot more fun to play on. Games seem to actually you seem to be able to macro a bit more on these maps. And also, I actually like the fact that there's 9 maps in the map pool now. I think that this was a smart. This is probably the smartest thing. The smartest change to StarCraft 2 is that they increased the map pool, and I feel like that also maybe increases the variety of the game a little bit, and maybe will shake up the game some. And it also gives a little bit leeway, because if some of the maps do suck, then you can veto them. It'd also be interesting if they added 5 vetoes instead of just 3, but that might be too... That might be too much. People might be... Like, a player like myself, if I had 5 vetoes... I could just veto every single base trade map and just have only turtle maps, or vice versa. Somebody that plays only aggressive bio could veto all of the turtle maps, and then also that might make queue times longer. So, all right. Anyways, dudes, I don't know what is going on with chat here. My chat seems to have bugged out. But yeah. Anyways. I'm done for now. I'll let you guys know via Twitter or via my Discord if I'm going to do a late night stream later. So, peace out, dudes. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Peace out. See you later.